Yeah, bitch.
Yeah. What you know about me, bro? Going hard in the game, gonna make a name. Leaving my mark, I'ma leave my stain. Better back up, cause I bring the pain. What you know about me, bro? Got Supreme hat, Supreme clothes, bad breezy, fuck yeah. So fresh, we're high class, bro. What you know about me, bro?
You know, like, fuck. But yeah, man, fucking, to be honest, I don't really know much about you. I just know you're a manager. But I'm kind of curious what a manager does, because for the longest time, I always told myself, like, I don't need a manager.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck a manager? He's just going to take my money. Like, I always, like, talk down on it.
Yeah.
And now talking to Danny G and Jian, they convinced me. I'm like, fuck, should I hire Pierre as my fucking manager? You know, or Danny? Like, I need a manager because I can't keep up with this shit, you know?
Yep.
So, like, what is it? Like, I'm always curious. What the fuck does a manager do?
I mean, in a nutshell, it's all sorts, man. I mean, it's coming from paperwork, you know, getting artist gigs, you know, just getting the name out there. Point blank and simple.
Well, why don't we start off like this? Why don't you introduce yourself? You know, people that don't know who you are.
Okay.
Your name is.
Okay, so yeah, to everybody who don't know who I am, you know what I'm saying? Pierre, William Pierre, you know what I'm saying? Manager of the county.
So that the county's your label?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a label or just like a?
It's a label, you know,
Okay.
in the works, you know, with LLC.
Okay.
And that's gonna be, you know, with merch, music, pretty much the whole shebang.
And it's just, is it just you, or
face of the management? Yes.
Okay.
Currently, yes, right now.
So how many other people are in this?
Artist wise, you know, we have Jian.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple other guys, particular LB, you know, for the county, and then we know county's a derivative of Wolf. You know, win or lose, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I like that shirt, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's why I was like, damn, he got his merch. Like, I was like, this is official. You know?
Yeah.
This is the
for
real
sure,
deal.
For sure, man. You know, gotta represent. Most definitely. Yes.
And you sell merch online? Like, you can look that.
You know, the county merch, you know what I'm saying? That's also, you can find out on my Instagram, right on the link, you know what I'm saying? Link in bio.
Yeah, because seeing that shirt, I'm like, fuck, I kind of want to rep that too. Like, one of the things, like, doing podcasting, I definitely want to, like, wear homies gears. Like, especially when I seen him wearing Wolf last time, I was like, fuck, I want one of the shirts. Like, cause like, one of the things, like, kind of like he was saying earlier before we started off air. Yeah. They're saying, like, you know, people don't support you till you make it. Mm-hmm. So I always find it weird, like, with your clothing, you know, you make a clothing, but no one buys it. Yeah. Or, like, shit like that. And it's like, what the fuck? Why don't you support? You're buying Gucci. You know, you're spending all this thousands of dollars, but you don't want to buy something from your homie that's trying to make it.
Yeah. And
you know?
It's funny. It's great that you say that, actually. Real good that you say that, because that's what I preach to the guys all the time, you know? Yeah. Let's work from within, you know what I'm saying? Let's push our own brand. Let's support each other. You know, like, you know, we support Puff Puff Pass, Danny and them. Shout out to Puff Puff Pass.
I see that you guys are, like, always interacting with each other, and that's fucking
most
sick.
Most definitely. You know, there's some good guys over there. You know, and it's all love. You know, at the end of the day, you know, they got merch on for sale. We got merch for sale. You know, we all collab and stuff. You know, it's gonna blow up one day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
So, you know, the people who are not supporting us right now, they're gonna be like, damn, you know, I wish I would have way back when.
A lot of I wish I would have. Yeah, a lot of those. Yeah, I feel that.
For sure. You know, so it's really, you know, just, you know, building up on each other. You know, in house. A lot of, you know, because a lot of us is just starting out. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us don't realize what we got already at the table. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So part of me being a manager, I had to take a step back, you know, and actually look at all this. You know what I'm saying? Just look at the whole bigger picture. Yeah. And, you know, I have a lot of talks specifically, you know, with Jian, you know.
Like one-on-ones? Like, you guys,
one-on-ones.
Like, okay.
You know,
and how does that work? Do you, like, see, like, oh, hey, bro, like, I noticed you did this. Why don't you approach this next time with this? Like, it's like a mentor.
In a sense. It's a lot of constructive criticism, you know, and even in compliments as well, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes we're just kicking back, talking, you know what I'm saying? I might hit him up like, oh, did you watch the Laker game type shit? You know what I'm saying? Not even talking on the music, you know?
Yeah, it's not always about business. It's more like a friendship as well.
I would say it's really a brotherhood, you know what I'm saying?
That's funny, that's kind of like what you said on the last one. It's like a brotherhood of everybody,
Most definitely. Like, I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't be in this position, you know what I'm saying, if it wasn't for what we went through, you know, the past couple years and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been knowing dude for a while. You know, we went to the same college and everything. Yeah. Shout out to Toros.
So are you from around here? Because you said you had to drive.
Yeah. So I actually stayed out in Long Beach. Stayed out in Long Beach. Yeah.
Originally, like born and raised, or were you from?
No, born and raised Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, shut the fuck up. What the fuck? When did you come out here? What the fuck? I thought you were like a local, you know? Damn. That's crazy.
So, I mean, you know, all my family's back east and everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how old are you?
25.
Okay, you're still young. I'm 28, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like, even though that's 3-year difference, I feel like I'm way older than everybody now.
Yeah, no, I feel it.
Because I'm almost 30, bro. Yeah. Like, that shit scares me.
Dog, man, like, when my 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds, I'm like, man, y'all so little ones.
Yeah,
me,
bro.
You know?
Yeah. I hang out with, like,
you.
because there's a lot of people that I work with that are, like, 19, 20. They're born 2000, bro. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Because, like, 2000, so when it's 2001, he's 1. 2002, 2. You know, it's just weird to track because that's my little brother. Since it's 2021, I know he's gonna be 21 this year, and all those fools are like born the same time.
Yeah.
So I just think it's weird. I'm like, damn, you guys are my little brother's age, like, and they're all smoking, trying to like I'm gaming them up on things. I'm like, oh shit, this is how it felt when I was talking to my OG, you know, because I used to go to my OG all the time, like, hey, bro, like, I got this girl problem, and you know, I'll always be telling him, and he'll be preaching some things, and I'm like, damn, I'm glad I got, you know, Lawan on my side, because Lawan will be gaming me up. Yeah. Now I'm doing that, and it's kind of cool seeing that. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
But going back to your fucking, so how many people are in it? You said Jian. You said JB.
LB.
Oh, my bad.
Letter B.
LB.
Letter B. Yeah. He kind of
he like a linebacker or something?
He more like the pit bull of the county.
See, you know what I'm saying? See, there you go. LB.
More like the pit bull, you know what I'm saying? He bring that brash style, you know what I'm saying? He gonna rip your head off, you know,
And he's a rapper as well?
Yes. Okay. Yes. So I would say reason why, you know, people haven't really heard about him because he's more in development right now. You know what I'm saying? So we working on that sound. You know, consistently going to the studio, cutting tracks, raw tracks, you know what I'm saying, just busting it down.
That's it.
You know, but I already see the potential, and I told him firsthand, I was like, hey, if you don't do this right now, right then and now, hey, we're going to have an issue, personal issue. You know what I'm saying? I mean that as a brother.
And,
you know
he's young too, or what?
Yeah.
So it's like one of those things where we're saying, like, you're like, looking after him, you know, motivating him, mentoring him, right? Yeah.
In a sense. So, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, we're all brothers, but if I see you got potential, I'm going to push you, man.
Yeah.
That's, you know, I told him that, Jian that, you know what I'm saying? First up, I'm like, hey, I'm going to push you, dude. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you ain't going to fucking like me, but, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, God damn it. So,
yeah. Is there ever times where it's like, kind of like, you feel like you're doing too much or no?
Yeah. Actually, it's been a couple times, you know, where I'll be like, damn, you know, I'm sending a little bit too many text messages or emails, or whatever the case might be.
It's like, motherfucker, it's 2 a.m. Like, you're still up? Like,
urgencies, you know, but it's really based, like, you know, if something's going on.
Yeah.
So, like, if it's something where, you know, I need some content, or I need some material, whatever it may be, like, his point of view on something, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, push him like, hey, yo, you know, keep reminding me, I need you to do this by this, do this by this, this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna do it anyway, but I might need it a little sooner. Yeah. So I'm gonna just, you know, send a couple extra text messages, and, you know, he gonna get it done. He told me actually that, you know, sometimes it pisses him off a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Because we all got one goal. So, you know what I'm saying? He do the same to me. Like, sometimes he be blowing my phone up 7 a.m. You know?
Like, for what? Like a show or like something?
Just like, you know, he got some information. You know what I'm saying? He got something to tell me, you know. I'll say he's an early guy. I'm more of a night owl. You know what I'm saying? Early bird gets the worm and shit. So I'm kind of transitioning over that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times he'll be up 6:30, top of the morning.
Damn.
You know?
See, that it's funny. I was telling him, I'm switching over to that right now because I feel like in order for me to work out, like how I told you, I just got done with the run. Yeah. So I've been running in the mornings, AMs, eating better. Like I just
need to do that.
Dude, I feel totally way better. Like for a second, that's why I stopped. Like I wasn't even social media just because I was like focused on working out. Yeah. And like I have to zone in. Like if I have any type of distraction, I'll fall off.
I feel it.
So like I was just zoned in, and now I feel fucking like I just ran like 2.5 miles this morning, and I'm like right here like off of like energy, natural energy. You know?
It feels good, huh?
Yeah. So I feel Jian waking up at 6 a.m. because that's lately what I've been doing. You know.
I feel it. Yeah. Like I said, I need to get on board. I need to get on the bag, the fucking bandwagon.
Hey, honestly, once you start working out, you'll be good.
Yeah, most definitely. I do work out here and there, you know what I'm saying? But I would say I need to go more. Yeah. You know, I need to really push myself.
Health is everything, bro.
You know, for sure. You know, especially, you know, with the COVID and everything going on.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot, man, we need to be in the tip-top shape possible.
Fuck yeah. I got that. Did you get it?
I did it.
Oh, no?
I did it.
Yeah, I got it in December.
Really?
Yeah, really? I ended up losing my plumbing job because of it, and then that's why I moved over here. Okay. Because I had a little opportunity to work with my bro. So I came out here, but COVID was definitely different, bro. I've been sick before, but I never get crazy sick. But like the fact that my back was hurting because of my lungs, like that was different. And then I got these gnarly headaches too, bro. Like that shit was weird. Damn. Yeah. The weirdest thing though is losing your fucking taste and smell.
That's what everybody's saying, bro. That's what everybody's saying. Like, fuck, like, I could just imagine it, cause I never had it, but I could just imagine, like, fuck, like, cause I like seafood. You know what I'm saying? So I can just imagine like eating seafood and not tasting it. I'd be like,
or smelling it, bro.
Yeah, like I'll be like, dude, like, what is not tasting taste like? You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, honestly, the best example is drink some water.
Okay,
that's like exactly what all the food tastes like. I was drinking water.
Damn.
It's bland. Nothing. No flavor. Just nothing. I couldn't even taste the fucking plastic on the bottle. You know, that type of shit. Because, dude, this is what I knew. I sprayed cologne because I was like, oh, shit, I can't smell. So I sprayed on my wrist. Yeah. And I couldn't smell it. I was like, oh, shit, I lost my taste. Watch. I licked the fucking cologne. I didn't taste it. Damn. I just felt all the chemicals like kind of burn my tongue, but that's it.
Yeah, it didn't taste it though.
Yeah, exactly. Usually you're like, nah, it didn't taste like nothing.
Damn.
Crazy, huh?
That is. You know, once upon a time, I even say it, dude. Like, you know, you're my brother. I consider you my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Facts. First out interview and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
this is your first time ever doing it?
Yeah, man. You know, emotions stuff. So I was like, you know, let me ease up in it.
Hey,
you know
you're doing good, bro. Yeah.
You know, but yeah, man, I'll go ahead and tell you, like 2 months ago, you know, I was actually had to go to the hospital, Kaiser, man.
Oh shit.
Because I felt like I had COVID. You know, turns out I didn't. But I felt like I had it because the symptoms I was having, I was spitting up blood.
Oh
you know
shit.
What I'm saying? Nausea. You know, my chest hurt. Felt like I got hit with a fucking ton of bricks, dude.
Damn.
You know, so.
What was that? They just
still to this day don't know, man. You know, there was like, oh, you have a chest infection. You know, so it's like a general. They gave me a general excuse. They couldn't really tell me what was really going on.
I mean, do you smoke a lot of blunts?
Occasionally dealing with these fools.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
Shout out to the cap.
Yeah, because that's the only thing I can think of. Because at the end of the day, I remember I was smoking a bunch of like black cats.
Okay.
White owls.
Okay.
Yeah, that was black cats. White owls, and I started like coughing up phlegm and shit.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Really?
And that was because
that was like immediately after, or
no, it was just, within time, gradually, like a solid like month smoking them straight. Yeah, because whenever I fucking smoke them, I'll just start coughing within the month, and then like I'll cough up loogies. So I was like, dude, it's the white owls.
Yeah.
So it could be tobacco fucking up your chest.
Yeah. You know, I thought about all the possibilities, man. Wax pens. I was heavy on the stizzies. Yeah. You know, so I was like, damn, I gotta, you know, start with those too. And you know, they just, like I said, I went there. You know, they just bust me down with a whole bunch of, we're gonna give you medicine. You know what I'm saying? Over the counter shit. I took everything. You know, I'm here, you know, talking to you right now. So you know
at least it wasn't nothing fucking bad, bro. Like cancer or something, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I hope not, man. I hope not.
Knock on wood, shit.
Whoa, you know.
You came out good. They're like, you just smoke too much, you know. Like they didn't know what to say. That's why they're like, it's just chest infection. You smoke a lot of blunts. That's what they wanted to say, but that's not the medical term.
Right.
You know, you feel me? Nah, but that's crazy, bro. Like going back though, so you have LB, Jian,
under the county,
and then who else?
Under the county, so those two under the county, and then like I said, you know, I'm kind of in a position, you know, loosely, you know, managing other guys of the Wolf as well. it's a work in progress because I understand that everybody, is on their own pace. So a lot of it right now in the early stages is just, going back and forth with the guys. Like, okay, what are you working on? You know what I'm saying?
Just checking out.
Yeah. Because I know guys, guys are all over the place with the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People sitting on music, people are going to release music, people want to already, had a project that was going to release and then just pulled it back because they didn't like something, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of coming in where, everything's on the table, you know what I'm saying? I'm just putting all the pieces together, slowly but surely, not stepping on any toes or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm also free to criticize as well. I'm open to criticism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that helps me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be the best I can be. Let's all better each other.
Exactly.
So that's how I see it. But yeah, I think in the long run, it's going to be a good, you know what I'm saying? Good, it's something that we're going to look back on, like, damn, we did that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it starts with the team.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, even
In-house.
though, even though LeBron's LeBron, he still needs a team,
Most definitely.
Yeah, you can have a fucking all-star, but if he's right there battling with fucking other players by himself, it's not going to go anywhere.
Yep.
So that's why I think when I heard his story, I thought that was dope that he has he has his homies, like, everybody's there to encourage each other, and what it sounds like, there's no hate.
No,
because it's always hard, especially bands. Have you ever noticed bands? They can never like last long.
Yeah,
because there's like 4 or 5 people, and they're always like,
egos.
"Well, I want to do this." Yeah, exactly. I want to do this. I want to do that, and it always falls apart.
Yeah,
but right here, you got individual people doing their own thing.
Yep. And I like the fact that we established that earlier on. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's great. Nobody's better than the other man, the next man. You know what I'm saying? We all one engine, you know what I'm saying? We all separate wolves, one wolf, you know what I'm saying? Even if we got the county, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all one, really together type thing, So when you look at it like that, it's like, if he winning, you know what I'm saying? We all gonna win, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we really gotta look at it. And it's like a consistent thing, just etching that in, and a lot of the guys, understand that, and that's why, we are where we at right now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yep. Just foundations, man. Just foundations.
So
really,
you're the only manager in the county?
Yeah.
Okay.
In a sense, yes.
Yeah. See, I didn't know if you work with other managers as well.
No. I'm the only manager, in the county. I would say I am kind of working on finding an assistant and things like that. It's a process. It's beginning stages. I'm kind of talking to someone, like, I would say in the sense, considering it's on the fence.
Yeah.
I'm very meticulous, myself. I'm not the type of guy that just, go out and, the first person I see, because they show me A, B, and C, I'm going to bring them in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, you got to it's really about, like, proving it, you know what I'm saying? Not just to me, but, like, I'm looking at it as, okay, if I put you in this position, if such and such happen, what are you able to do? You know what I'm saying? Can I trust you, you know what I'm saying, with handling, our stuff, our files and things like that, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to look at the person like brother, sister, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Exactly. If I don't see you like that, then I can't trust you. Yeah. It's simple like that. I mean, it's LA, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's all about trust. Yeah. All about trust.
So how do you find like another person to get with? Because I know I can't really recall the story freshly in my mind, but I remember Jian said you guys ran into each other in the past. But you guys didn't work with each other.
Yeah,
but then again now.
So did he give you the background story, the original background story?
Honestly, I can't remember, dude.
Okay.
I don't want to say. I don't want to try to say it, and then Jian's like, "What the fuck is like?" That's the wrong story.
No. I'll tell you something. We Toros. Both of us are Toros. Cal State Dominguez Hills. You know what I'm saying? That's where we pretty much met each other and shit. I used to hoop before anything. You know what I'm saying? He did the same thing. And he bust my ass a couple times out there. I bust his ass out there a couple times and shit. And, it just always, it was always friends and shit. Like, dude come around, so I said, what's up? And it got to the point where, like, we both goofballs in the sense. You know what I'm saying? He Leo, I'm Leo as well. So
yeah,
you know, I should tell you right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We always making fun of shit, doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? It came to the point where it's like, dude could be standing across the other room, and you know, we just like laughing and shit. Like, you know, like it's just a thing, like a little link right there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's been cool ever since then. You know, and then he started transitioning and getting into the music and shit. And I was like, okay. And we actually tried it earlier on. You know what I'm saying, doing the music and stuff. And pieces fell off and things like that. You know, so fell off, and then, you know, kind of brought it back. He kind of, you know, hit me up like, you know, I was already in motion of doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? And as far as like, I was gonna actually get into modeling and shit, and you know, working on my own brand and shit. You know, he hit me up like, oh, you know, I need, you know, I'm saying, what you're doing. You know, would you like to do this? You know what I'm saying? Come in, you know, with the county and things like that. And, you know, I thought about it and considered it. You know what I'm saying? All right there, you know, in a nutshell. Yeah, man, it's been good ever since. You know what I'm saying? And
that's good.
One thing I'll say too is I like the fact that, you know, every day we build, we try not to be the same thing as yesterday. You know, as far as like every day we want to get something accomplished. You know, whether that is just sending a fucking email, dude. You know what I'm saying? You know, him, you know, writing another line, you know, for a verse or whatever, another bar. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really, you know, and I like this really a lot, you know what I'm saying? I like, you know, being a part of the position. I actually feel welcomed. And
how would you find like a next person to be part of the county, like for you to manage?
Like, as far as like artists?
Yeah.
It really depends, you know. I would say that person would have to have that, you know, that brash, you know what I'm saying?
And you can see it right away, or is it the work? Like, oh, show me your work.
Work ethic.
Okay.
More so work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of people will come up to me and like, well, I have content. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got content. What you doing with it?
Exactly.
You know? That's about really like where your mind is. You know what I'm saying? Because I could come up with a song myself. Yeah. And it'll just sit there and collect dust. Yeah. You know, and a lot of times that would happen too, where I'm outside. I'll be anywhere, man. I could be at Subway, and dude come up to me like, oh, you know, I seen, you know, whatever fuck they see me at and shit, and I'll be like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? They know who I am, things like that, manager for whatever. I want to see some of my content. You know, okay, I'll check it out. You know, I'll give them that due diligence. I'll do my due diligence. Okay. You know, I'll follow up, and, you know, sometimes I won't hear from that person, or you know, I'll just go ahead and straight see that person is not really dedicated, you know what I'm saying? And I don't really want, you know, somebody that's not dedicated to bring aboard, because that just tells me we're just going to be sitting around, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, cutting tracks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Simple, you know, and I'm really type of guy to have a schedule, you know. Implementing with that.
I was wondering guys. Right now. I was like, how much time do you have, anyways?
Yeah. So I mean, it's really a simple formula that I came up with personally, and that's, you know, being around the industry for a while, ins and outs, not just with these guys. You know, as far as like on myself, like venturing out, seeing what's going on in other genres in the world and things like that. You know, how people operate, like how, for example, social media. A lot of artists, they'll have a project in mind, and they'll build up something, you know, as far as like, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? How do you say when you build up, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like, suspense.
Oh, okay.
Suspense. Yeah. So, you know, they'll build up suspense by, you know, they'll post a post here. Next week they'll post a post, and post a post the other week. Then on the fourth week they'll drop. You know what I'm saying? Or it'll be like a post video, whatever sense with as far as social media. Yeah. Or it might be them, you know, putting up flyers or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll drop their project, and then all of that, all on the backside, you know, they might have like a interaction with the audience, you know, or the people who listen to the music. You know, so all that is really a schedule and game plan, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that could be with us, you know, as far as, like, interviews and things. So we have a project and we do interviews and things after that. Or it could be prerequisites, wherever way it flows, you know what I'm saying? But it has to be, I'm a big believer on it. It has to be structured.
Yeah.
You know, so if we don't have any structure, we're not gonna go anywhere.
Exactly.
Point blank and simple. Guys are talented. You know what I'm saying? Like guys are talented. It's just how are we gonna, apply this talent? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So how are we gonna really apply it? Because this is LA. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen.
Yeah. Everybody's grinding just as hard as you are. Yes. That's why it's hard for me sometimes to do this all by myself. Like I edit everything, I fucking record everything. This is all my shit. Like
I respect that, man.
But it's hard, bro. That. Like I know at the end of the day, like, and then I gotta work. It's just like little things like that start getting to you where it's just like. Kind of like what you said, like you need a team.
Yeah.
And that's why eventually I want to have someone to edit for me. If I had someone edit for me, I can push these all the time.
Yeah.
It's just that I have to sit down and watch the whole thing and edit clip by clip, zoom.
Yeah.
All that shit.
Yeah, I'm already knowing, man. I already know it. Big shout out to man.
Oh man, thank you, appreciate it, man. But now the thing about like how much time do you even have free on your hands, because it sounds like you're a really busy person if you're managing people and constantly having to do stuff. Like, do you hit people up, like scout people and all that? Like, what else do you do?
So I'll go, walking you through a day. What I'll do is, top of the morning, you know what I'm saying? So I'll hit guys up in the morning. That's in the morning for me is usually like 12 o'clock.
But see, from 12 o'clock, you don't shut off till probably like 4 in the morning.
I'll say about 10, 11. It depends it depends on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It really depends on what's going on. And that'll be like just a constant communication going back and forth. And, I might have a couple things set up, where I'm like working on getting guys interviews, you know what I'm saying? Or working on getting guys, photo shoots, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Or they might, vice versa. They might hit me with something that I didn't even know about. Oh, let's do that. Oh, I got a photo shoot. Oh, I got a
and do you show up to all those?
Have to. Because I'm personally, if I feel like if I don't show up, then it's like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't call myself manager, and I'm not, picking up, being at the shoots, being at the interviews and things like that, That's not what a manager does, I don't think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. As a manager, I got to try my best to be, everywhere at once.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't sound like you have like that much freedom, but at the same time, you do.
Yeah, because I don't consider it a job.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're just kind of like, exactly. You're doing what you
passion.
love.
Exactly.
And once you do what you love, like, there's no. You're not going to be mad about it. You're not going to get up like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
It's more like, all right, let's get it. Let's grind.
Yeah.
So I feel that.
I'm comfortable. A lot of times I'll come by the camp, you know what I'm saying? Talk to the guys and shit. We have meetings here, everything.
See, he was mentioning that too. And I thought that was dope that you guys have meetings with each other.
Yeah. It's it's going back to the brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times guys, for me personally, I can speak for myself. I'm genuinely a shy guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like,
I don't think I said a word till I was like 5 or something, bro. Like, for real. They thought I couldn't talk, but I just didn't want to talk. I was shy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I might be considered introvert in some cases,
I'm on the same page. I hate concerts. Like, big concerts?
Yeah.
I fucking, like, people pushing. I hate that shit. Small, intimate ones are way better.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, like even with us sitting here talking, man, you know what I'm saying? I had to get into motion. I'm reading, I'll say I'm a man of few words.
Yeah.
I'll say what's needed and
Boom,
I'm done. Yeah. They know that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times we'll just we'll be having a meeting and I'll say what's what, and then I'll let everyone else have the floor. I consider myself a really good listener as well, and I'll apply myself after that.
I think that's why I got big ears, because I listen so good, bro.
Yeah. And then also I would say part of being a manager is letting the guys talk. Letting the guys really express themselves as far as like where they want to go. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a manager, but at the end of the day, they're the ones who's creating content, so they're gonna be the ones that's having the first visual how they want to move their content, how they want to get that word out. You know what I'm saying? Like it starts with the artist. Everything else falls into place. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a guy, like a lot of times I'll say I'm just a guy that's just I'm really like in a sense first up fan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If that makes sense to you, you know, I'm like in a fan. I'm the number one fan. But it's my job to like make these guys relevant. You know what I'm saying? Which they are.
Yeah, because you got to believe in them.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, because if you don't believe in them, then you're not going to show up to the photo shoots like you said, or go to the interviews and all that. Like, if you actually believe in them, you're going to be there all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, I try to be there, as much as I can. And that's usually every time. So,
that's crazy,
and then I take it to heart. If I can't show up to something, I'm letting guys know, like, hey, I got this going on. It's a genuine reason why, I can't be there. Whatever that case may be at the time. It's never like I'm lazy at the crib. I'm just not gonna show up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, my excuse, I'll be like, man, I'm playing some video games, but I'll be there when I be there. Like, so I don't think I could be a manager. So what got you in? I'm kind of curious now. What made you say, Jian, he woke up, he felt like he wanted to make music one day. What made you say, like, fuck it, like, I want to be a manager? Because I don't really hear that often, unless, like, 9 times out of 10, some white folks, like, that want to be boss of,
Yeah,
but, like,
yeah, that's true.
At the end of the day, what made you want to wake up and say, like, I want to manage and help, like, push people?
I'll say it really began with me, just listening to music. And I grew up listening, particularly Tupac and things like that. And I've always been involved in music. I'm not really good on the mic, you know what I'm saying? I might, freestyle here and there, things like that.
Have you ever made a song?
No.
No.
How
you gonna say that, man?
A freestyle, yeah. I mean, like, as far as like, getting high, talking some shit, just shit talking,
I feel like you'll do good at, like, on the mic. If you can freestyle, you can definitely be on the mic.
Nah, I'll leave that to the guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, I never really thought about it.
You should at least do one feature with them, just to have it out there. My homie did the same thing because he wanted to manage me too.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, I just want to make 2 songs with you guys, just in case you guys blow up. I can be like, I have a song with them.
Respect. Yeah. I mean, I've never really thought about it in that, in that way, because guys are gonna blow up. I believe it.
Yeah.
I never really thought about that. Going back,
just something you can look back at, like 50 years from now, you can be like, look at that song, man. I know I don't sound good, but like, we're doing like it. Yeah, like with your kids or your fucking whatever,
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe down the line it might come up. Where I might do something like that.
Just write a hot 16, bro. Just like right away. Even 8 bars, bro. Just do 8 bars.
Yeah. I probably won't take it serious though. You know what I'm saying?
You can do whatever you
take
want.
this managing stuff way serious.
Yeah.
And just going back to that, I really wanted to be a manager because, I going to work and things like that. I would see a lot of people, a lot of different fields and things like that. So, I started to, understand how can I apply myself to the music industry. What's my best fit? Just like with these guys. They want to be artists. That's their best fit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, me on the other hand, I'm really good at talking to people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really talking to the person, but, I could talk to people.
Because you're a good listener.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I have my degree in communication, sociology as well. So a lot of times I'm just, it's just chat, a lot of talk, making connections, networking. Really good like that. I'm also an outgoing person as well. So a lot of times I'll be out and I'll see people and, I'll see what they're doing, whatever, artists, it could be artists, painters, whatever the person's doing at the time, and
as long as they're creating. I feel like you're just fascinated with people that create.
Exactly. And
like if someone was tagging all this right now, you'd be talking like,
and I'll be like, hey, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, we'll connect on some level.
Yeah.
And whatever stems from that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's like one of the foundations of being a manager, on top of, the business side of it, numbers, consistency, structure, just like we talked about a little earlier. All of it plays into play, you know what I'm saying? And I have to be tough shelled as well, and I have to be open to the market as well. You know? And I feel like this day and age, social media plays a lot in that, because it's the firsthand. I would say it's a firsthand look onto what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And what are people reacting to? What are people listening to? What are people what's really hitting people, nowadays. Back then, all of it was footwork. You know what I'm saying? Still, some of it is still footwork. Most of it, I would say, probably like a good 45% of it nowadays is still footwork, and that's as far as like going out.
Yeah, it's so crazy though, because you can be in the middle of like United States, not like in like a fucking shack. Yeah, and as long as you have internet, you can still get known. Yeah. Yeah. Like as long as you make something that like you can troll all day and just fucking start DMing or like do stuff, connect with people. Yep. So it is fascinating that you can do that, but then at the same time you do need to be there. Yeah. That's the footwork part. Yeah.
Exactly. And prior to even being a manager, I would see people in the manager position, and I would study them. As far as like things that work out for them. Things that I won't say any names or anything like that, but things that that wouldn't work out for them. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just study it. When I'm eventually gonna get into that field, I'll know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever like study like big names, like maybe Dre or P Diddy or something?
QCP.
Who's that?
QCP. So dude from QCP, Pierre Thomas. So he's a leader of quality control, quality control music. Migos.
Oh, Migos.
Yeah. Migos, Lil Baby. Those guys and stuff. Their manager.
Okay.
So he, what they got going on at quality control is like different branches in a sense. Really foundation like far as like artists. Male artists. Just the whole 9 yards, even, products as well, just everything, well-oiled machine, and I was like, I started looking at dude and I was like, I could do that, you know what I'm saying? And right now, like what we have, I consider myself a professional.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
I tell guys, and I'll tell the guys every time, like, I don't care if you fucking have 5 listeners, consider yourself like the shit you're doing is professional. So if someone, were to come at you sideways, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean, some people like will look at it like as you got, because of what we don't have, although we do have some things, they'll look at what we don't have. Yeah. And then they'll outweigh that what we do have. You understand? So
it goes back to that thing I said. People rather buy Gucci instead of fucking support.
Exactly. That part. And it's like we're doing the same thing. So why wouldn't you respect us? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, and that kind of pisses me off a lot. Yeah. And
that shit used to piss me off because I used to make music too. Yeah. So it used to piss me off. I'm like, why is it that we're grinding? Like every time I see like people that knew us, like, oh, I heard your song and this and that, but I never like seen it like actually blow up. Yeah. But then they'll like repost someone else or something. So I'm like, are you supporting us? Or are you like, I don't know. It always threw me off, as much as I kept it in, now that I don't make music, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, fuck, man, like I always tripped on that. Yeah. People don't really support you unless you have 100 million views. But oh, bro, like there'll be more stuff.
Yeah, and I see that already with the guys. You know what I'm saying? Cause
it's kind of like they're saying like, oh, that's cute that you rap.
Yeah. And that's like,
that's
disrespect.
This is some real shit. Like I'm right here grinding, staying up late night.
Yeah, and a lot of it, and I'll say this too, a lot of it, I'm a very strong believer on working on in-house. Preparing ourselves for what's next.
What do you mean in-house? Like,
so like I would say like developing our website. You know what I'm saying? So everything dealing specifically with the county,
like the image,
in a sense. So like I want to be looked at to the next. I want our things to be looked at to the next person as credibility wise. They have this installed. This. All this counterparts to their music label. in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with that, we have more success. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys, like I said, a lot of guys are making music, but what are they doing with it? You know, do they have any foundations? You know, it's really simple as that. You know.
So what do you think people should do if they do have content? Just constantly put it out or perfect it, or
I would say build upon it.
Yeah.
You know, and
like kind of hold it.
No, I don't want to say hold it. You know, come up with a strategy for release. You know,
like you said, hype it up.
Yeah.
Suspense.
And a lot of times, guys are sitting on music that could be the hit of 2025. You know what I'm saying? So like, a lot of times you could have, for example, Jian. You know, he could have he could have made a song today, and won't release it till next year. But that when he releases that song, it's gonna be a hit. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all about strategy, really. You know, because people
timing, yeah.
Damn. You know, and just getting, you know, understanding your crowd.
Yeah.
You know, understanding who's actually listening. You know, so
how do you understand your crowd?
It really goes back to the social media.
Sense, just see who's like watching you and commenting or
engagements. I'll say plays a part in it. Views.
Because that was always something hard for me. I was like, who the fuck's watching this shit? I see the views, but like one of our songs took off. It hit like 45,000 or something. Nice. So we're like, hell yeah. Like even my first song that I put out hit 48 within the first year. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and then my homie said, I think someone threw it on a website that started just kind of like blowing it up. Yeah. And I just couldn't figure out how to like maneuver from there. Like I was like, I couldn't see what the next step was. I was like, do I put more music out? Do I like, let's get another music video, you know? But then I was telling him, I used to put out all my songs, like even if they're like filler tracks.
Okay.
Yeah. So they weren't like the best, but I just put it out.
I see.
I feel like that was one of my biggest flaws. I just put everything out.
Yeah. I would say, you know, if I was, you know, managing you, I would say sit on some of that. You know what I'm saying? I was
impatient. I was just like, get the fuck, let's do it. I don't care. It's not edited. Let's put it out. They need to hear it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, that's a good mindset. You know, that's a great mindset. I would say, you know, they do want to hear it. Yeah. But let's let them hear it at the right time.
Yeah. You know what exactly. I just kept thinking like if it was Pac or like. Because Pac had a bunch of songs, right? Yeah. But then I was telling him a lot of them are filler tracks. Yeah. Like you're not gonna name all those songs. You're just going like one.
Yeah. That's true.
That's one of the things that I feel like he kind of it was dope, but then at the same time he should have just focused on making hits.
Yeah.
You know, like you're saying.
And then at the same time, he also has a lot of unreleased music.
Still to this day?
Still to this day.
God damn, he was just in there.
I just read something about that this past week. That like him, Biggie, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of music that's still, you know what I'm saying, undeveloped, you know what I'm saying? Like things that they wrote, man, you know, that we could turn that into a song, unreleased.
See, that's something I always thought about. I was like, nah, like I don't want that. I want all it out. So if I do it, like if I pass away, all my songs will be played. Yeah.
But I would say that's a good strategy, but you know, you don't want to jump the gun.
Yeah, exactly. You know that's why I say it's one of my biggest flaws that I just kept I didn't get it I'll try to master it myself, like edit myself, and it just never was perfected.
Patience.
Yeah.
That's
patience everything.
Is key, man.
Yeah.
Patience is key.
It's hard though once you make a song. Like I mean, you see how excited they get when they make hits. So
yeah.
Like you just want to see the reaction what people like are gonna give you.
Yep. And I'll say like, you know, for handouts, you know, that actually had a great reaction.
No, yeah, you can play that shit from start to beginning.
Yeah.
And the way it loops back into the fucking intro, I'm like, oh shit, we're back. We're vibing
it's a classic,
again.
Man.
Yeah.
It's a classic for sure, man. It's a classic,
and the music videos to them,
yes,
I love them. Yes. They're all good visuals.
Yes. It's actually we're actually gonna work on another one as well.
Nice. For one of the song right there.
Yeah. For handouts, one last song, one last video for the album.
Nice.
And then you know, handouts deluxe on the way. You know, and that's gonna shut them down too. You know, Like I always tell the guys, I was like, you know, just go ahead and tear their head off, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Go ahead and tear their head off, man. You know, let's do it.
What made you? So you're from Chicago.
Yeah.
What made you want to move out to here? You just knew it was going to be a better opportunity?
Well, you know, a lot of it.
How old were you when you moved too?
I was really young.
Like 18?
Like a baby.
Oh, shit.
A baby, yeah.
Like literally
like
a baby.
A toddler. Like, it wasn't my choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, literally, like, it's only, like, me and my mom out here.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It used to be my dad. My dad passed away.
R.I.P.
You know, R.I.P. Yeah, but you know, it was just us all here. You know what I'm saying? All my family's back in Illinois, Indiana.
That's crazy. Okay, you know? I thought you moved out here for school or something.
Yeah,
so
nah.
Okay, yeah.
But I've been out here a cool minute, you know. So it's kind of weird. Like a lot of times, like I'll just say, like people ask, like, where are you from? And you know, I'll say like, I could be like, I'm from LA, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I've been here all my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Technically,
my family, myself, my family could say like, oh, you're from LA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, but if we want to be technical, then yeah, you know, I'll say some other stuff.
Yeah, because you could just say, I'm born in Chicago, but I was raised in LA or something.
Yeah. So, you know, it's...
And that always sparks up a good conversation right there. Like, oh, shit, Chicago.
Yeah. And it actually brought up a conversation with my mom, actually. Shout out to my mom and shit. You know, I was like, hey, let me see my birth certificate. You know what I'm saying?
You just want to double check while she was lying about it the whole time.
Yeah, but like, you know, because it's weird though, because like I feel like in some cases I feel like I don't fit in. You know, like far as like with LA, you know what I'm saying? Like that really, you know, especially like early on, like when I was in high school, even college, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, damn, like I don't really... You know what I'm saying? I just felt like, I don't know, something inside of me just felt off.
It could be the shy kid in you too. Because I always felt like that. I'm originally from up north. But I've always felt like I was misplaced, you know? Like I just always felt different from everybody. I just always felt, I was like the outcast, you know? Like, it's just always, and then when I moved out here, I had to start all over again. Like, it just always felt misplaced. I wasn't at the right spot.
I feel it. I feel it.
So I feel that type of like vibe that you got like right there. Yeah, it just feels weird. Yeah, you can't even explain it. It's just fucking.
Yeah, and that's why I bring up like, hey mom, let me see my birth certificate. Like so we can just get this done. I need to know.
I mean, when you go to Chicago, like, you go to Chicago, right?
Yeah.
You go visit your family. When you go out there, how does it feel? Does it feel like?
It feels at home, man. Yeah. Especially like, you know, I visit my cousins and shit.
You like cold weather too, or what?
Yes and no. I mean, I really prefer LA weather, man. Yeah. Ain't nothing like LA weather.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, I go visit my grandmas and my granddads and stuff out there, Calumet City. You know, and it feels like home, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like part of me feels like, you know, I should have just stayed there. You know what I'm saying? But that's something I probably wouldn't. I'm never gonna know about because you know,
you wouldn't be who you are right now.
Yeah. You know.
You could have fell in love with something else if you were born there, you know?
Exactly. And, you know, I'll just say this, you know, I'm thankful, you know, for whatever happened. Everything happens for a reason, man. So at the end of the day, I'm thankful. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, once you make it, you can buy a house out there and, you know, go back and forth. That's my plan. Like, I'm trying to have a house up north. So when it gets hot as fuck out here, I'm going up north. Yeah. Because it doesn't get that hot up north. Yeah. So I'm definitely going up there whenever it's summertime. Like, where the fuck's Box at? I'm up north. I'm not doing podcasts for 2 months. Because, dude, in the Inland Empire, that shit gets 110, bro.
I believe it, man.
Stupid, dude. I'm like, ridiculous. What the fuck is going on? And then I asked my girl, I'm like, you guys went to school? You guys would do football practice out here like this? And
that shit crazy, man.
That
shit crazy.
I can't do it.
Farthest I've been out in the Empire, I'll say is Moreno Valley.
Okay.
You know,
never Riverside or fucking...
Moreno Valley, Riverside.
Yeah.
But outside of that, not too much. I ain't even been to Bernardino yet, man.
Yeah, that's kind of where I stay right there.
Okay, cool.
Colton, San Bernardino. That's
nice.
That's the touching ground. So I moved with my brother right there, and then I got my own place in Riverside.
Dope.
And then I realized, like, everything's in LA. I thought, dude, I swear to God, I thought, like, San Bernardino was LA still. Like,
oh, really?
It went all the way out there. Yeah, I was dumb. We all, because even my homies like, oh, how's LA? I'm like, I live in the Inland Empire. I can't say LA. They're like, what's the difference? I have to explain it all.
Yeah. That's a whole other beast out there, man.
Yeah, bro, it's totally different. That's why when I thought I touched down, I was like, LA's only an hour away. It's not that bad. Now, like, I'm stuck in traffic. I'm like, it's definitely, I can see why. Like, I definitely got to probably get a place out here or something, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely want to keep doing, like, shit like this, you know? Like, meet up with people like you, Jian, Danny, but everybody's over here, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hey, like I said earlier, shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? You doing your fucking thing,
I'm trying.
Honestly, you doing your fucking thing. Yeah. And the beauty of it all is that we're all doing our fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? At once.
Yeah.
You know
and that's what I feel whenever I talk to you guys.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, like, I'm talking to my brother right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? We don't got the same mom and father. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it.
Exactly.
You know, like, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes water is thicker than blood.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I always tell people, you don't get to, like, I know you don't get to pick and choose who's actually in your family.
Yeah.
But you get to actually pick the people that you want to bring into your family.
Yes.
So, like, all my homies up north, like, I have an older brother, 8 years difference, little brother, 8 years. So I was kind of like, I'm the middle child. So I was always doing my own thing. But once I got like my own like homies, that felt like this, a brotherhood.
Yeah.
We'll all get together, we'll make music, cap on each other, you know. People will fucking argue, they'll fight in the back and then hug each other at the end. Yep. Yeah, it was just fucking family bond, bro. Like, and I always love the fact that we can do that. Like, these are not your like blood brothers, but they're your brothers.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Wolfpack. You know?
Exactly. That part.
Exactly. Is that what you guys do at the shows or what?
Yep. Implement. You know, and I'll say this too. This guy, you know, Jian, man, this motherfucker, man. Sometimes he'll, you know, hit me. He'll say something. And I'm like, damn. Like, a lot of times, like, damn, I was gonna say that, you know. But it's like you saying what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. You know, like a lot of times it'll be like you saying what I'm thinking. Vice versa too. He'll tell me all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, fuck, like, not too many people you can connect on that level with.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So those people you want to keep, you know what I'm saying, around. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'll say one of the foundations why we always been friends, because we've been friends before any of this. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you guys are balling on the court.
Yeah, man. You know,
you guys are rivals and then fucking homies. You know. So who beat who wins at 1-on-1 now?
Ooh,
right now though.
Right now,
yeah.
You know, he might get me. He might get me, but you know, I can shoot. You know what I'm saying? So once you got a jumper, you never lose that motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I might have dead legs right now, but I'm jumping. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling up every time. Yeah. Every time. Pulling up. I
feel like Jian could drive it in easy.
Yeah. He probably could. He probably get me right now. He probably get me. I give it to him. Give it to him. I remember back in college, our second year, I think it was third year actually, and you know, we would be in the gym, you know, just balling up, playing the 1-on-1s and shit. And we actually got into it one game. You know what I'm saying? Well, I think it was going this was a regular pickup game going to 12, but you know, started getting chippy. Yeah. You know, and you know, we went the distance, man. And I think if I remember, I must have got him by 1. Because we used to play ain't no +2s. A lot of guys do +2.
Yeah, you have to win by 2.
Yeah, +2.
That's how I used to always play.
Straight up.
Me and my homie would be right there all day because we can't get that +2. We keep driving on each other.
Yeah, fuck off.
I wish it was just 1. I would have won a lot of those. But since the +2, he'll come back. I'm like, fuck, bro. Just give up.
Yeah. You know, and competition, man. You know, just competitive spirit.
You got it though. That's key to life. Definitely, at the end of the day, like if you're not competitive, you're not out there trying to grind and get it. You're just kind of sitting. And that's something I always have to tell myself because, like right now, especially, I don't have a circle to be like, oh, bro, like what do you think about this? Like you know, like I have to tell myself, hey, go get it, or else I'm just gonna be sitting there chilling, bro. Like, and that's one of the toughest things because. Back up north, I had all my kind of like how you see all your homies right here. You like able to navigate. Hey, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. Like, I guess in a sense, I was the manager for fucking solo grinding. Shit, I didn't think about that. Yeah, because I was always pushing clothes, telling I made the Instagram, all that shit. Because this was around 2012 when we made Solo Grinding.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was pretty fucking early on. IG was still fucking new and all that. But we just couldn't hack the system. We just and then it slowly fell apart.
I see. You know, it's funny that you say that IG just started. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if we were able, you know what I'm saying, you're able to use it, you know, for what it is right now. Because a lot of guys is taking it apart piece by piece. I mean, I'm taking it apart piece by piece. You know, I'm figuring out shit that I didn't even know about. And I've had Instagram since like
the algorithms and shit.
Yeah, algorithms.
See, Danny was explaining that, but I mean, like, do you want to explain a little bit about that?
Scratching the surface is a lot of it has to do with engagements. That's because Instagram is
engagements. Like,
social,
what do you mean?
So like far as like you know,
like people clicking your
like how many people are actually looking at your posts, how many people are commenting, how many people are DMing you regarding your posts. A lot of it surrounds the post itself.
Stories too?
Yes, stories as well. Stories is kind of a derivative of posts. You know what I'm saying? And how you have it set up now is that you could actually take the story and shoot it over as a post. You know what I'm saying? So like I could post a story and I'll post it as a post. It'll actually give me that option. They'll say, oh, if you want to post it as a post, go ahead.
Oh, shit.
Post.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then just specifically with the stories, you know, links, you know, everything, you know, and they really make it hands-on. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the footwork becomes easy. You know what I'm saying? It becomes easy because it's all in your hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Boom,
like,
boom.
You know, it's all there. You know, and then it's, you know, with your followers, you know, and that's how you build your growth. You know. And you know, people have like little miniature followers, and some people have a lot of followers. You know what I'm saying? But in general, you know, it just builds upon each other. If that makes sense.
No, it makes sense.
So, but I'll say I'm a student of it. You know, so I don't know everything. I'm learning day by day.
Do you still feel like Instagram's like really powerful platform to promote all your stuff?
I feel like it's a powerful backbone to other platforms.
Yeah, because there's times where I go hard on Instagram, but I don't go hard on YouTube. I feel like YouTube is one of the biggest ones too.
It is.
Because I was telling Jian, like, you guys should set up like a GoPro or something and just like a vlog things that you guys are doing here, because then
I agree.
That makes people like get to know you. So then they're watching, like, it's like a show, like, oh, look at like Jan's making a song, and then now later on you're hearing it on the album. You know, and like you said, that's like suspense, because you're like, oh, I've been watching him work on the album. Now I'm hearing it.
BTS.
BTS. Behind the scenes. BTS. Exactly.
Yes. And I mean, I like
POV.
I said, a lot of, and then, you know, as being a manager, man, like I said, a lot of the guys are just, you know, in their own space, you know, and a lot of guys, some guys may not know how to use, you know, they might not use it. They might know how to use this, but don't know how to use this. You know what I'm saying? So where I come in place is building that bridge. You know what I'm saying?
Twitter,
everything. Twitter,
TikTok.
Snaps, TikTok, Snapchat.
I'm still trying to figure. I made one video that went big, but it was just like something cheesy for my girl. And the reason why it went big is because all the kids were DMing, sending it to them.
Oh, really?
So like there's couples. So it's simple. It's like, I did this, and it's like, hey, best friend, I miss you, I love you, some simple shit. So I'll look at the comments and everybody's saying like, oh, I miss you too. Like, they'll be talking to each other. Engaging. So that's exactly what you're talking. Like, hack the system to be. We gotta learn. Like, how I look at it is, all the tools are here at the table for us. We just gotta learn how to utilize them to our best favor. So how far do you go into like social media but still be you? Because I feel like you can fall into that trap where you're constantly, you know, like feeding into that platform, like doing TikTok dances, but then you're, you know, like you're doing, So I was telling Danny G, like, how do you follow? Because you have to follow social media, but at the same time, you don't want to lose yourself. You want to be you all the time. And shoot, man, it's funny that you say that, because a lot of times where I actually just posted a post yesterday that didn't have anything to do with the county, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, I had this post, I thought it was cool, I'm gonna go ahead and post it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm starting to see that, you know, regardless of me being posting something about the county or about myself,
the engagements are still coming in. 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 Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know, that allows, I feel like with those engagements coming in, that allows me to be myself, because it's like they're telling me like, okay, we know that you do this, you know, and you know, you're still on the side. You know, you can post whatever you want to post on the side. You know what I'm saying? But also, on top of that, I make my homepage, you know, my bio, things like that, specifically about the county. You know, so pretty much everything you need to know about me involving with the county, or you know, any links or anything that's upcoming, you can find in my bio. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And I made that, you know, specifically such, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times if I'm posting, like for example, we got a show on the 15th, Sunday nights, POM. You know, post that, you know what I'm saying? Throw it on the, post a link and stuff, ticket link.
Is it that Linktree?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like using Linktree. You know,
yeah, I see a lot of people use that.
Yeah, it's really useful. It's really useful. You know, set up several different links on there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people will just put the link, you know, on their bio. I think I'm, you know,
see, that's why
kind
I
of
do.
a neat freak. I'm kind of a neat freak, you know what I'm saying? So like, just putting the link is not enough for me. Yeah. I want my page to be professional, you know what I'm saying, just as much as possible. Just like what I tell these guys, you know, try to be professional as much as you can.
See, you know? You saying that's like making me want to make a fucking like a little webpage for my shit. But then I'm like, fuck, should I? Is it too early for a webpage?
No, it's never too early, man. It's never too early. Yeah. Never.
Because I just don't want to pay that extra fee just to have like
no, I guess even I'll say this: try a beta. You know, just a free trial. You know, just see how you like it. Yeah. You know, think of it as how does it represent what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
I guess that makes sense.
Is it good? Is it useful? This is the thoughts you should be thinking. You know what I'm saying? Is it useful? You know what I'm saying? Can I see me using this further? You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to do, or is it gonna hold me back? Obviously, if it's gonna hold you back, you know, remove yourself away from that. You know, but if it's in your favor, you know, why not? For it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's all. A lot of times I'll look at things, you know. And that's why we haven't officially done TikTok videos, but I'm starting to consider it. Yeah,
hey, honestly, bro. Like, I'll show you after what I post, like just to give you a lot idea. Do you have TikTok? Do you go on it?
I downloaded the app.
But you don't go on it. I'm the same way, bro. My girl gets mad at me. She sends me DMs on that shit all the time. I'm like, I'm not on it.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes it's overwhelming just seeing like constantly. Like, that's why I don't go on IG sometimes, because I'm just like, I constantly see a bunch of shit where I'm just like, well, all right, I got to get off this. Like, I get off it and then I focus on me, you know?
Yeah. It's very, social media in general, man.
It's addicting. You see all the older people, they're on Facebook now, like just constantly on Facebook. Yeah. That was us like fucking 10 years ago.
Yep.
We're fucking going ham on fucking Facebook.
And even before that, man, MySpace.
Bro, MySpace. I still remember I was trying to figure out how to post I made like my first song, and I remember posting it. I was like, hell yeah. Like, you got on my MySpace, my song's playing right away.
Yeah.
You got my top 5 right there, you know, background.
I swear. Man, I'm already knowing. I have my page jumping.
Yeah,
man.
Bro. It was like a party.
Oh, God.
Yeah. They'll go on other people's fucking MySpace just to fucking see the new latest song or something.
Yep. Yeah. And I wish we had that nowadays, man. I wish we had that. Like,
hey, man, that's where you come in.
Shout out to Tom.
Yo, you for real, he started it all. He really did.
Shout out to Tom, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
that was always your first friend.
Right?
That fucking old fucking, I thought he was a teacher or something. He's just looking back like that. No haircut.
Yep, man. Yeah. The whole concept, man. It's really teaching people how to be coders. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it.
I mean, that's pretty much where Facebook came. You know?
Yeah. You know, and man.
See, would you want to do something like that? Like make a platform or like an app just to like get artists? Because I feel like you have an eye for like what's good. So if that's the case, would you want to make something like Bandcamp similar to that, where you can see the new latest artists and something similar to that?
Yeah. Eventually, I want to get into that. And when I would do that, you know, I would feel confident. You know what I'm saying? Like when I get that started, it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I already got my guys solidified. Let's see who else we can bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? And that's really just taking it, you know, to consideration what's going on at that time. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, you know, 10 years now, you know, 8 years, 2 years, 3 years, how long it may be. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. You know? You know, we'll see. We'll see. You know?
Yeah, because
I'm open to everything, really.
Yeah.
You know,
I was thinking about making little app games, like paying someone to like I don't know, write it out and then they make it. Because I heard that you pay like $300 and someone can create a little app for you.
I've heard that as well.
Yeah,
I've heard that as well.
I follow all these business pages. Do you too? Or
I do. I'm really like a complex guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'll follow like complex sports, complex music.
Okay.
You know, House of Highlights. You know, basketball fan and things like that.
Yeah.
And then I'll follow like all the up and coming pages as well. As far as like LA County, blogs, podcasts.
So do you feel like you're constantly looking at stuff like that just to like be within, I guess, the time right now?
Yeah, and just to see what's going on around us. You know what I'm saying? Because we're just one piece of what's happening in LA right now. And what I'm starting to notice is the sound of LA is really like that club. It's funny. It's actually funny because I see a lot of it in Detroit rappers. You know what I'm saying? So like
give me an example.
So like Rio the Young OG, Peasy.
Fuck, I'm out of date with like rappers. I'm over here like, give me an example. I was like, nah, dude. I don't know.
I mean,
what kind of music is that? Like just club?
Hip hop. It's hip hop, but it's something you could go
dance
get in the club.
To.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's rash and it's out there. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of the guys out here in Cali, Blue Bucks is probably one of them. Just that style of just going in. You know what I'm saying? All verse, no hook. Type of style. Just going in and letting them have it. And I feel like it's a general thing of like what's going on in LA right now. And what I like about our guys is that, my guys, is that we're different, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like because we're different, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I tell the guys, like, hey, don't worry, if such and such is not, paying attention to us right now. I can give two shits about,
just keep doing you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
I was telling Jian, he kind of reminds me of Isaiah Rashad.
Yes.
And Joey Badass and all that.
Yep. Me too. Shout out to Pro Era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
TDE.
Yep. Kendrick, all the guys, man. And I like that about us, man. We're unique in our own, own way. You know what I'm saying? And uniqueness is what sells at the end of the day. Yeah. That's what definitely sells, because you don't want to sound like the next person.
Exactly.
It might be temporarily, like, saying like it might work for now, but we're thinking long term, man.
So what you don't want to like do? This is something I always thought about. You don't want to do any like hack moves, be hacky, where you like make a club song because that's popping right now.
Yeah.
Because I've thought about that a lot when I was an artist. I was like, should I make a love song like that's strictly for women? Because look at Drake, he's fucking killing it with all the girls. Every time he has a show, nothing but females there. Yeah, so it's just one of those things where it's like, should I be doing that too? Because females will buy my shit.
Definitely want to tap in.
Yeah,
definitely want to tap in. If you could
dudes won't. They're like, they'll hate. But females, they'll buy that shit.
I'll let you know a secret. If you're able to sell to a girl, you can sell to everybody.
Yeah, exactly. So would
women.
that be like something in the process maybe down the line, like make a song for a woman?
Tapping in. Definitely.
Like it doesn't even have to be a love song. Like look at Kendrick. Kendrick makes female songs, but it's like empowering in a sense,
Yeah.
So that's something I've always thought about, and I'm kind of curious if that's kind of like where you're.
Yeah. In a sense, like I would say, I don't want it to come to where guys feel like they're removing themselves from the original selves of that. Makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's the hard part because you want to push maybe something new, but then you don't want to be get them out of their comfort zone where they're like, nah, this is my style, you know?
Yeah. So a lot of it, I would say, is just going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Bouncing. So, you know, we might, you know, go in and drop a club, you know, like a club banger, you know what I'm saying? Or a mainstream banger, you know what I'm saying?
See, I feel like if you guys do, it'll definitely fucking...
Yeah. They'll rock
draw some, yeah.
For sure.
Because if you think about it, they're already dope as fuck right now. But then that's the thing where I was telling him, it's kind of weird how with this new, I guess, generation, that you have to have only like a limited supply of like Kendricks or J. Cole's. Yeah. Like everybody else can sound hype, but then when it comes to real shit, why is it there's only like a couple?
Yeah. I mean, uniqueness, man.
Yeah.
It really goes back to uniqueness, man. Like after we're done, you know what I'm saying, after it's all over with, guys are old and everything, I don't think there's gonna be another Jian. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's gonna be another
Dude,
Wolf.
this guy memorized 15 tracks. When he told me that, I was like, what the fuck? I can barely memorize 2 in one day. This guy memorized 15 and did it all in one day. I was like, okay.
Guys working.
That's why I don't make music, because I cannot compete with that shit right there. That's a prime example right there.
Yeah. And think of it like, even like this, man, like he's doing that on a level where unknown, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, really unknown, like far as like on the mainstream market. So just imagine what could happen going to that next level. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell guys, you know, like, hey, we're there, man. We're however you look at it, we're fucking there.
Just gotta love the process.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Trust the process at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna come. People are gonna come. People are gonna eventually tap in. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna, you know, eventually. Oh, you know, what are they doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get discouraged. You know. We're working, man. We're professionals at the end of the day.
I can see it, too.
It's across the chest.
Yeah, the counter. I'm going to get one of those shirts ASAP.
Definitely.
What type of advice do you got for, like, I guess, me right now with, I'm juggling, I guess, a podcast. I'm juggling gaming, because that's something, those main 2 right there, I'm like kind of like you said, when I do it, it's fun. It doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel like I'm going on my way to fucking do a 9 to 5. Yeah. Whenever I do it, those 2, I'm always like all in. And gaming, I already have a gaming page and I'm already posting. But I thought about it. Would it be smarter just to have everything on one page instead of making them? Yeah. 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 I would say because it'd be easier to push. Yeah. You know, because you have to worry about pushing one source instead of pushing multiple sources. Yeah, because I was doing photography, so that's why my main page is Steban Jr. Yeah, and then I did the podcast. So I'm like, am I gonna have my podcast shit filling up my photography shit? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make a podcast page. Yeah. Then I started doing gaming. I was like, am I gonna fucking? So like, I feel like I mixed up way too much. Like I got 3 different platforms. But you didn't though. You did it in a way, because think about it. They're all going to eventually tie into each other. You know what I'm saying? Because I can promote on each one. Yeah. So, like, someone could see your page, your regular page, and tap into your podcast. You know what I'm saying? Tap into the gaming. You know what I'm saying? So, think of it like that. Just get into that mindset. So, keep it nice and organized with 3 different ones. You know, I would say just balanced. You know, just keep it balanced. You know, I wouldn't say you're not, you know, on the outside looking at, you're not burning yourself out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think you're doing a great job, man. Okay. You know, yeah. Honestly, right, I think you're doing a great job, man. Like, you know, I respect you as a person. And I respect you as what you're doing right now as well. Yeah, same here. Know? And you're doing a great job, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Point blank and simple. Yeah. You know? Thank you, man. That means a lot. Just because sometimes, I mean, you know it. Yep. When you're working your ass off, you're just like, I don't know if you ever think like this, but sometimes you're like, man, is it worth it? Yeah. You sit there like, fuck, is it worth it? Because I could be getting an HVAC job, doing electrical and fucking getting money and then have a house soon. Yeah. But then it's like, would I be happy? Yeah. Yeah. You know? And I always tell myself, would I be happy? 30 is the new 20, bro. Yeah. You're 15. Yeah. You know? Like, you got fucking 5 more years, then you're 30, and maybe, dude, who knows, 10 years from now, this is going to be fucking worth billions. Yep. And that's where, trust the process, I think that's where a lot of people lose themselves, now I think about it, because a lot of people they want it now. They're impatient. That's because of society. Society has a lot social media. Yeah,
has a lot to do with that. You know? A lot of get rich quick schemes. You know? You know, and then the whole notion of you have to have a 9 to 5. You know, working for the man and things like that. But at the end of the day, we all got talents. You know, we can all use them. You know, and you know, make a living off of them at the end of the day.
Dude, that's,
you know what I'm saying, and that's what it's all about. You know, but it's what makes it hard is the opportunities, and it's all, you know, we live in a capitalist society, so it's always one person trying to one up another person. You know what I'm saying? One company trying to one up another company. So you might be good, you know what I'm saying? And just because that other person that you're trying to tap in with, you know, trying to network with, they might be jealous because they know that you're doing good. And they're going to take you away from that opportunity at that moment. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, you know, you can't just get downed on, you know what I mean? You can't let yourself feel down. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep going. I used to have that problem, you know what I'm saying? First starting, I was like, well, you know, like, is this really going to go here? Is this really, you know, is this something that's going to be relevant 2 years from now, 3 years from now? Yeah. And, you know, I thought about it and I was like, you know what? Like, it is. You know why? Because I'm going to fucking make it. Yeah.
You got to. Yeah.
You know, I'm going to.
You got to make it happen.
Like, you know, a lot of the, like, dude, like a lot of people will get like rich off Instagram and shit. Like for example, comedians on Instagram. How you think they got to where they got? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just make videos, you know, like really going into Walmart, pranking people and shit, and wind up getting contracts. You know what I'm saying? So
they also fuck with each other too.
Exactly. So it's like, why can't we do the same thing?
I feel like collaborations are always important.
They are. Yeah. They are. And it's a balanced respect for, mutual respect for what we're all doing. You know what I'm saying? Here at this moment, you know, this day and time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I never hate on the next man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck like what genre. It could be techno, you know, and I'm open ears. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm open ears to all genres of music.
I feel you.
Know?
Yeah.
And I actually just went to a techno event not that long ago. Oh, you know, and it was pretty dope, you know. You know, good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Good beats and everything. You know, I actually ended up tapping in with one of the DJs there. Nice. And, you know, I just, you know, just a general, like, I wasn't even there just to, like, I was just there to have a good time, you know, just because I wanted to check it out. And I was like, hey, man, you did your shit. You know what I'm saying? And I could tell, like, just me saying that kind of touched him because it's like, whoa, you know, like, damn. Like, because
you didn't come at him
listens. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, nah, dude, I'm not. Because, you know, a lot of times being in the music industry, you're used to people, like, bum rushing you, you know what I'm saying?
Let me get a picture.
Like, things like that, you know. You know, it is what it is, you know, but I'm not that type of person. Like, if you're German, hey, man, shout out to you, dude. Like, you're doing your fucking shit. You know, just like with you, man. Like, shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your fucking thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
trying to know your neighbors, man.
That's what it is, man.
The goal is to be, honestly, the goal right now, like, since I just barely moved, I've been living out here since December, so 4 months. So the goal is eventually traveling, like go to Texas and go to Arizona and start doing podcasts with people around there. Like if it's a local chef or artist, you know, go to New York and then boom, like
you could do it, man.
Yeah, that's the maybe Chicago, bro. You fucking show me some people. We'll go together and shit, you know.
Hell yeah. And I mean, it's all about foundation, man. Yeah. Just building the foundation, you know, and it'll make it a lot easier, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like going back to these guys. Foundations in the house, you know, house, you know, in-house, you know, in-house foundations. You know, we, like, for me personally, I have like, we have a county email, you know what I'm saying? Separate email, business email, phone numbers, you know, web page, you know what I'm saying? We have our merch and things like that. You know, everything is reached on a business separate.
Do you so you handle all the merch? You come up with the logos and everything?
I take part in that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Like you don't actually like sketch them out, but you're you're there.
Yeah, you know, like I put my input. You know, and I do. You know, I'll say like, oh, I like this one. I don't like this one. You know, so I have a lot of input as far as that, and you know, any general logos we might come up with, like for example. our logo that we have on the webpage is like a globe. You know what I'm saying? And it says the county. You know what I'm saying, on the globe. And yeah, you know, I thought that was like that's like a staple. You know what I'm saying? That's just really a staple for us. And
that kind of reminds me of Scarface, The World Is Yours.
Yep.
That's why I was like, oh shit, that sounds hard.
Yep. And you know, that's something like, just, you know, talking about that logo. I can see that logo being on lighters, t-shirts, you know, different, like, you know, just, I'm very like, you know, I'm very on the right side of my brain. You know what I'm saying? The creative side.
Yeah. I forgot what the left and right are.
Yeah, so the right side is the creative.
Yeah.
And the left side, I think, is the intuition, I believe.
Okay, so I'm right again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing something about the colors, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah. I'm scratching the surface.
Yeah.
You know, but I think that's what it is, though.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of times I'll catch myself, like, coming up with ideas. Like ideas on top of ideas.
Do you write them down too, or just kind of just let them
sometimes
plunder?
I do. Yeah, I do let them plunder sometimes. Sometimes I do write them down. He'll tell me to write them down. Yeah. You know, Jian be like, you better write that fucking shit down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll be some cool shit that I'll just be thinking, like, in that moment off the top of my head. Like, damn, it would be dope if we did this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wonder what makes our minds do that. Because I've always, like, felt weird for thinking, always thinking. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, until fucking Elon Musk said it on fucking Joe Rogan. And I was like, wow, I thought it was crazy too. Because I'm constantly like, it's like nonstop, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I always thinking about this, that. Like, it piles up. And when Elon Musk said he thought he was crazy, I was like, damn. Yeah. And look where he's at.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, a lot of
he's constantly fucking thinking.
A lot of
this was building tunnels.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? Who does that? You know how long we've been? Like, this was fucking making tunnels, bro.
I know. And I 120% guarantee you that at some point when he first started, there was always, like, you know, a group of people or a person saying that you're not gonna fucking be where you're at today. You know what I'm saying? So he could have easily been like, well, dude, I don't think this is not gonna make it. And
he was sleeping in his office.
You know?
Like, he didn't, like, get out. He slept in his fucking office. That's how much, like, he was hungry.
Yeah.
And people don't get that. Like, you have to be, like, whoever's out there creating, whoever's making music, or even just being an artist, you got to keep going. Yep. And it's hard, like how we said at the very beginning, like, to be motivated, but that's where you push yourself. Yep. You know? Yep. And it could be your health. Maybe, I know when I'm not doing good, I don't think right. If I'm not working out, I'm not eating good, my mind starts getting fucked up, and I slowly get in this slump. And until I did that podcast with Jian, I was like, I need to get back on my shit. I just fucking start working out again.
I feel it. Yeah,
because we're talking about mental health and shit. So.
Don't stop, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
Mental health is a great part of it as well, but that's actually where it started. Half of it's mental, half of it's physical. You know what I'm saying? And it starts up here.
I didn't even know that. You just
starts up here, man. Like, up here, dude. You gotta like just think it out. Like, a lot of times, like, I'll just be thinking this shit. Like, my mind is like right here. We're just talking, and I'm already coming up with a couple ideas.
Yeah, see.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just constantly going, bro.
Man. Yeah, like, it's really, you know, don't shorthand yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't listen to society. You know, everyone's an individual of a society. You know what I'm saying? So it's not our choice. We gotta live apart. We gotta be a part of society. Yeah, so that's just how life is. But don't let that stop you from being an individual.
Exactly, man. It's like going back to basketball. You miss all the shots that you don't shoot.
Don't take. Exactly. You know,
if you shoot, you might make it.
I'm gonna keep shooting.
Yeah, exactly. And if you keep practicing, you're gonna make it. You know.
Yep.
Without a doubt, bro. Like, hustle is everything.
Yep. And it's, man, like, going back to, like, you know, earlier we was talking about, like, people just, like, shaming, like, and you know, some of my close friends, dude, like, people I considered friends at the time, like, you're, like, what you're doing, like, what I'm doing now, being a manager and things like that, because I consider myself a professional. And I've actually had people come to me and say, like, what you're doing is not really, you know,
like a job?
They'll downplay it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people be like, oh, well, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing to help the cause? for like the whole county. I'm like, but you weren't here grinding with us. You wasn't here shooting with us in the gym.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so you gotta block that shit out.
And exactly.
You know, I learned to block it out. You know what I'm saying? Consistently every day to block it out. And now I'm at the point where I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this, and that's it. Like I'm. You know what I'm saying? I'm the manager. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? I want to be treated as such. You know, if you can't respect that, then there's the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna still be my own person as well.
Yeah.
You know, can't respect that, there's a door. You know what I'm saying? I can give 2 fucks.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're happy. You know?
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest thing. When I first moved out here, I met this guy named, I don't know if you know who he is, but Nicholas Mayfield.
Nicholas Mayfield, not too familiar.
Yeah, he's like he's pretty big in the art like industry. Like he's I guess he's an artist. Like because he can do murals and shit, but he was doing clothing for the longest time.
Nice.
I think it was called Soulful Commando.
Soulful Commando.
Like
I can definitely check it out.
Yeah, something like that. And then he kind of gave it all up. He kind of like dropped it, and I was like, "Why'd you do that?"
Yeah.
And he said it was just too stressful managing my own business, people doing this, backstab.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like, cause he was like doing business with Pharrell's brother or something. I can't remember. Like I might be, you know, like chopping it up not too good, but pretty much at the end of the day, he said he's happy doing art on like canvases and like he'll do, like remodel that and sell it. Dope. And it's dope. It's dope as fuck.
Dope.
And he's happy. And that's the thing where it made me realize to this moment, because at that time I was drinking, and he's like, he was kind of telling me you shouldn't be drinking like that because he doesn't drink anymore. Yeah. And I realized when I started drinking, that was my downfall at the very beginning.
I feel it.
Yeah. Because I was kind of like,
it's good that you opened up and you knew like.
It
was like a learning experience. Right?
Yeah. I'm never like, what's that shit? People kind of are hard headed. Mm-hmm. They won't want to admit their problems. Mm-hmm. But I always admit it, like, okay, this is where I fucked up. Mm-hmm. How do I get better from that? Because I feel like a lot of people don't admit their faults or whatever they did wrong.
Yeah. I mean, that's all of our faults, man. I didn't do it, you know. Yeah. To begin with, sometimes I still don't.
Yeah. It's hard. You know? Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to admit that you did it or you fucked up.
But at the end of the day, I'll be like, you know what? Yeah, I fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Plenty of times, man. You know. And I'll just admit it to myself, you know, like and that's all it takes, you know. Just admit, if you're able to do it admit it to yourself, you're fine, man. Like you're understanding it, you know what I'm saying. That's one step in a good direction.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying. That's all it really takes for, you know, your mind, so your mind can start developing, like far as like how you want to move next. You know what I'm saying. It's all at the end of the day, it's all psychological. You know, mind and body.
Going back to it, yeah,
man. Like it's really a circle, man. So I see.
That's all the trial and errors that you have to go through.
These are nice, man. Honestly,
bro. Like, I got these on a payment plan too. So like they have this thing called Affirm, and you just pay like $30 a month.
Oh, not heard of that. I actually heard of that. Yeah. That's dope, man. They actually have that. They're starting to do that for a lot of items as well, like different stores.
K-Swiss has it. K-Swiss has it. Oh, you can do payments.
Doc Martens as well.
Really? Yeah. I'm about to get some Doc Martens. What the fuck? You serious?
For sure, man.
That's it. Yeah. No, this setup is really simple. I got the A6 Zoom, and then 2 GoPros, and that's pretty much it.
Okay.
And then I spent $1,500 on iMac.
Okay.
But the guy, he was from the Silicon Valley, so he kind of like souped it up, where it had a 30 gigabyte RAM speed and a fast processor. So I was like, hell yeah, bro! Like I can edit everything on there.
Dope.
And since I was doing photography and videography, I know how to edit.
Dope.
And then since I mix and master my own music, I know how to do the audio part.
Dope,
so I was like, damn, maybe all that happened for a reason. Yeah.
But you know, that's, thinking back, you like damn, you look back like damn, like at the time I'm pretty sure like what, like this is, you know, you didn't really know how to go about it, but then you're like fuck, like
I was telling
it's
Jian,
all making sense.
Yeah, because I was telling Jian, I remember the first time getting my music like set up, and it didn't work. I was like always missing something every time, missing. And I just kept doing it. I kept trying. And then I finally figured out how to do this. GoPros can record more than an hour, 2 hours, 3. They can go till the fucking memory card's full.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's just trial and error, dude. At the end of the day.
I feel it.
Yeah, because it's just fucking. Once you start on something, you kind of go all in.
Yep.
Going back to like how we were saying, like people doubting, I had this guy like say, he didn't say it to my face, which kind of pissed me off, but I'm still cool with him. Shout out. I know if you listen to this, shout out because you're cool. He was one of my coworkers. Okay. But he said, I don't know why Esteban is always like what, he was a rapper. Now he was doing podcasting, videography. Like he does all these things, but he's not sticking to one thing. And it hit me. I was like, damn, am I not sticking to one thing?
Think of it like this: you're a jack of all trades, man.
Exactly. Now that I look at it, like right now, I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, shit, man. Like just like with me, man. Managing, you know what I'm saying? Fucking, I work on cars too.
Oh, you do?
You know, yeah. So if you ever,
damn.
I know how to fix a couple cars, you know. Yeah. I just did this week my starter. You know what I'm saying? Battery work. Shit. In the past I've done engine work, you know. Like far as like lifting up the engine and, just doing the whole shebang, man. Like a lot of it I think, it's easy for me, but people are like, damn, like, you know how to do that? Yeah,
see, I'm impressed.
Fishing and shit, okay. So like there's a couple of things like I like to do
besides managing.
Yeah, besides managing on my free time and stuff.
Are you like big on cars? Is that why you work on them?
Yes and no. I mean, I do like particular cars, muscle cars.
The muscle cars are my shit. I don't even like cars. I don't care. I'll drive a fucking hoopty for the rest of my life. I've always wanted a 1970s Challenger.
Nice.
That's always ever since I seen Fast and Furious, the first one. I was like, that's my car. Like I want it.
Dope. Yeah.
The way it fucking like
I seen it.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is Vin Diesel driving? I remember being a kid, just dumbfounded. I was like, what? So that's like my goal. Like I feel like once I get like my own place and like have a kid, like maybe a son or daughter, I can be like working on the car with them or something.
Dope.
It just looks confusing.
Not really. I mean, so I've had 5 cars so far.
That you worked on or you have?
That I've had.
Oh, had.
And worked on too. Right now I drive a Mustang, 2008 Mustang. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And I worked on it, pretty much changed the intercooler, put a cold air things. What else? Starter, pretty much performance part, wire and everything. And a lot of it is, going on YouTube. Like
that's what I was gonna ask you. How do you know this?
A lot of it is going on YouTube, but what I'll do is a lot of times I'll just pop up with the hood and I'll just look at it and then kind of just like, play with it and then see like how these things hook up and everything. And a lot of it is with sound too. So like if I ever have any issues with my car, I go based off the sound.
Right away? Yeah,
not necessarily, but like I know, like if I hear like I said, if I'm starting up my car and it goes, it's part of the starter, you know what I'm saying, or my battery, something like that. Looking under the car, different drips, different colors, different means different things. So like
tranny.
Pink is tranny, brown is oil. I think green, orange. Coolant. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like I'll know like what's what, you know what I'm saying, just by looking on the floor. A lot of people, you'd be surprised, man. A lot of people don't know that.
The only reason I know that is because I've had fucking problems with all 3.
But you from that you understand, you get to understand like more about your car. You know what I'm saying? And then for the next car you get, it's gonna be a cakewalk. You know what I'm saying? One little thing, oh that's cool. I don't even have to go to the mechanic shop.
Exactly. To save some money.
Exactly. So that's that's really why I like to work on cars and things, just to save money and things like that. But I I don't mind lending an open hand. You know, saying somebody need help and stuff. I feel like I'm pretty competent and fixing cars and things like that. You know, outside of the music.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You don't ever think about like, I guess making something happen with that skill, like go furthermore.
I thought about it at one point before getting into managing, and now it's just more so like
a hobby. I guess.
In a sense, not really taking it serious, but I'll always work on my car.
I feel like you should still like do something like media wise with that, because if you like look how impressed I was, and you said a lot of people they give the same reaction. Yeah, maybe if you like just set up a camera, record yourself. Yeah, hey, or like, hey, this is how you change out a starter on a 2008 Mustang. Yeah, and then boom. Just have. I mean, you're doing it for fun. Look at this is exactly why I started doing gaming, because a lot of times after a long day at work or just anything, like it's fun to go into a video game and be in a different world where I can play Grand Theft Auto and just fucking run over people, like, or like fucking play a competitive game or basketball. Like I don't play basketball on the streets, but I can play in the video game. So one thing I told myself, if I'm doing this for fun already, why not post it and share it? And if something happens, something happens. Yeah. If nothing happens, I'm still gonna be doing it.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. At the end of the day, man. Yeah. Shit, my granddad was a jack of all trades too, man. Yeah. So I think that's partly where I get it from. Yeah. Because he just, never really ever called a plumber, never really ever called anybody to the house for like repairs or anything like
just
that.
Figured out.
Yeah, man. Like, every time my mom would take me over to his house and everything, and it's like he'll have like a leak or something, and he'll be like, oh, you do this, you know what I'm saying? And so I kind of like picked up on that and stuff, like like that's dope. Like, how do you know how to do 5, 6, 7 different things, you know what I'm saying? And all those things could potentially lead to different fields, but you're just doing it for fun. I want to do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I looked at it. I was like, I'll try to learn as much as possible, even after I graduated, last year and everything. I still want to learn, and probably eventually I'll probably go back and get my master's. So. Yeah? Yeah.
Well, for sure. What's the purpose of that, of getting your master's?
Just knowledge. I want to get it under my belt.
Are you really good with like schoolwork and all that?
I'm decent. I feel like I do have what it takes to go to the next level as far as that. What school and like what specific field they'll probably be in school, I don't know. Field will probably be something in sociology, just a derivative of sociology. I like dealing with kids, things like that. So probably like child adolescence, child deviancy, so I don't know if you're familiar with that. So this is like basically like, teenagers and things that, problem teens, problem children. I like dealing with those, particularly in that field. Once upon a time, I was, I would get in trouble and things like that. Yeah. So
I remember that shit.
Yeah, that shit.
I was always the fucking troublemaker in my classes. I was the class clown because I just in class I would just have like, I don't know if I have like ADD or something, because like every time I'm in class I can work on some projects, but at home every time like I'll read something, I can't do it. Like I literally will get distracted. I'll be like, I'd rather do this. Or at the time in high school I was making music, so I'm like, I'm gonna make a song. Like, fuck this. Like, I'm gonna be famous. I don't need this shit. Like, that type of shit.
I feel it.
But I was always going back to like the school. I was definitely that kid. I would need someone like you to be like, hey man, just do the work. Like, I get it, like because I always felt like the teachers didn't like me, but I was always so a class clown, so of course they'll be like, shut the fuck up.
Man, so many times I've been sent to the office.
Bro, I almost found my principal.
Shit.
Yeah, like for real, like he was I was at it was my old principal. I was at a continuation school at this time. I'll ride the bus at Aptos to go see my ex. So I was on the bus and he was giving a speech about don't throw shit out the windows. I'm like, man, I don't gotta hear this. I'm not even part of this school.
Yeah.
He's like, well, you're on this bus, so you have to listen. I was like, no, I don't. He's like, fine then, get the fuck out. Or I forgot what he said. Yeah. So I'm walking, but he's like mad dogging me as I'm walking away. Yeah. And I stopped. I'm like, are you mad dogging me? And then he's like, what? I'm not mad dogging. I'm like, get the fuck out of the bus. He's like, no. I'm like, get the fuck out of the bus. Like, what's up? You tripping? Yeah. And then, like, I was just such a hothead, bro. And then fucking, I just remember walking away. I was like, I'm gonna fucking hear this shit later. So my continuation school calls me into the office and said, were you trying to fight Mr. O'Brien? And I was like, fuck. And then he said, luckily he didn't do nothing. Because I was about to get expelled from that continuation school. Yeah. And then he's like, I don't want to do anything. Just don't have him ride that bus anymore.
I feel it.
Yeah. I kind of want to get Mr. O'Brien on the fucking podcast. Like,
I think that'd be dope.
Yeah. Just talk to him about like, cause dude, it was crazy. Like in my high school, like, I was constantly dealing with like a lot of like shit. Like, like I had this other like, so I'm from Watsonville. Okay. And the people from Santa Cruz and Aptos, they didn't really like me because I was from Watsonville. So like, not like, so it was like mixed. Majority white, but sometimes I'll be called like a beaner, like from up fucking the stairs. I'm like, what the fuck? Like someone called me a beaner? Yeah. And then fucking I got the other hood like tripping off me 15 deep, about to jump me. So I was just always under pressure, bro. That's why like I'll fucking just snap because I was just like, man, fuck that. Like y'all tripping, like I'm gonna fucking take flight. I don't give a fuck if I'm getting jumped.
Got to. Yeah. Man. In some instances it's like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just let people fucking push you over.
Yeah, bro. Well, going back, I was shy, dude. I'm also a nice guy. Like, I don't want to hurt you. But it pushed me to a point where it's like, I got to snap. I got to, like, become someone else because if I don't, they're just going to keep bullying me. Yeah, yeah. So it got, and then there's only 5 people that were, like, represent, like, Watsonville. So I'll kick it with them. Yeah. And we'll just pretty much try to punk all 15 of them. Like, every time we get a chance. If we see them on hallways, it's like, Matt, it's funk. On site. Yeah. It was crazy, bro. And this is going on when I'm like fucking 11 or like 12, freshman in high school. You know? Like, what the fuck does that do to a kid? Yeah. It's stupid, bro.
I mean, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We all went through it. I have my story, share stories as well, man. Like it's
in Long Beach or where?
No, I actually went crazy thing, man. I went to 2 high schools. Went to a small charter high school in Los Angeles, and then I wound up going to Garfield High School.
Where's that?
East LA.
East LA. Okay.
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
Yeah. Catchy.
we were the Aptos were Anchors and then Mariners. Okay. And then fucking continuation school didn't have anything, and Watsonville was Wildcats. Okay. Because after the continuation school, I got enough credits and went to Watsonville High.
Okay. Yeah, dope.
Right there, I felt at home, bro. Yeah. Like literally, bro. I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but since I was a new guy, I don't know what it was. All the girls wanted me. I literally got too hot. Good thing. Hey, bro, I got too hot to handle on the yearbook. I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm over here in like Dickies and Cortezes. Yeah. Y'all like me? Days, man. Yeah. I was like, y'all really like me? Like, it was just crazy, bro. I still trip out to this day on that. Yeah. But you went to 2 different high schools?
Yeah, man. So I kind of got to see a little bit of both, you know, on the small level, charter level, it was like 300 students. And then on a huge level, man, like 1,000 plus. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I really started. I mean, I've always played varsity basketball in high school.
You look like a baller. Yeah. Like when I seen you, I was like, I guarantee he plays basketball.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Because if I had your height, what are you, 6'3", 6'4"? Oh shit. Yeah. For real? See, I don't even. Once you pass 6'2", I don't even know where you are anymore. I was just like, fuck. He's just tall. Yeah. I don't even want to stand next to you, bro. Like I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna stand next to him.
Yeah, man. But I mean, it was fun, man. Like the whole 4 years, you know, I got to experience a lot. Got to learn a lot as well. You know, got some crazy stories, man. Like females, you know, saying groupies, that type of deal. Fights, you name it, man. I've probably done it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
in that high school or what?
Yeah, high school, man. And I kind of simmered down, after high school, going into college and everything. You know, still the first year was still kind of rocky a little bit. Still doing things, whatnot, partying and things like that. But I'd say after that, simmered down, just mellowed down. Started getting to, okay, this is what I want to really do and get into and everything. So, yeah, man.
What position did you play?
Whoa. Shit, man. That was a funny question, man, because at my high school, they had me playing the 5, the center.
Really?
Yeah. You're tall. We're going to put you on the 5. So I was like, okay. I'll do it. But I've never really practiced like that, what I'm saying? Because, my favorite player is Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. But, yeah, I watched this game, and I was like, I could do that too. So it would throw me off,
That's crazy.
Being a bigger guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
because I can see you as a power forward or small forward.
Yeah.
One of those
definitely,
two. I don't know how fast you are, but you say you have jump shots. So I can see you as a small forward.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, right now, like, I'm a lot slower. You know what I'm saying? I do need to get back in the gym and stuff and get off again. But yeah, back when I was actually on the field, like, every day and everything, man, I'd probably get up and down that court in like 0.5 seconds. Damn. You know what I'm saying? I'd probably get off a jumper in 0.9. You know what I'm saying? Just depending on the play. Really. It was fun, man. I mean, I got to meet a lot of people. We actually went All City State, CIS.
Oh, shit.
Garfield High. So, it was a lot of cameras and stuff. And that was my first exposure to, like, all that, you know what I'm saying?
How'd that feel?
It was different. I actually got stage fright a couple times.
Shit,
yeah, where, like, I would get out there, coach would put me in, and I just won't perform. And just because, like, I'm not used to, like, packing out stadiums and things like that.
Bro, I can't even imagine that.
Whole camera crews.
Yeah.
And, and it's just not because, like, I'm trash. It's just because the fact that it's like stage fright, man.
Yeah.
Like, you get up, it's like you know what to do before you get up there, and then you get up there, it's like you take a fucking
look, everybody's just staring at you.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You're recording this shit too? Like,
yeah, like,
you can't even fucking scratch your nose or anything just because it's gonna be on camera and shit. People watching you.
Yeah, and then it's funny. It's funny too because even now, like, sometimes I'll have troubles with that. Like, far as like just I'm starting to get better at it though. Like getting comfortable on the cameras and talking things. Even with this, man, just starting out, that's all. I was just like, give me a second, you know what I'm saying? Because that's, I mean, I don't know, man. Eventually I feel like I'm gonna get over it at some point.
You're doing it with one of the shyest people on earth, so like, if I can do it, then you can do it, bro. Like,
dope, we're on the same page, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, the way I see it, like, I always forget that they're recording. Like, I just zone in, just talk. Like, this is kind of like how we would be, like, if we're at a bar right now. Like, oh shit, you play basketball? Like, what? Like, we're just kind of like just talk.
And you know what? That's a great idea. We should get some beers, man.
Dude, oh my god, bro. Like, I swear to God, I get more rowdy when I fucking drink, though. Not like rowdy, like fist fighting, but like I notice I'm like just like oh, like I just start like, talking more. Like, when I'm not drinking,
nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong. I'm the same way, man. I want to speak mouth for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? So
because one of my homies, I do another podcast with him.
Okay.
It's called Don't Try Podcast.
Okay.
And most of the time, me and him are drinking.
Oh yeah.
And I noticed when I watch it, because I edited it, I'm like, God damn, I fucking just blabbermouth, because I'll probably eat like a little bit of shrooms too.
Yeah.
So I'm just fucking feeling it, just chilling, just talking, and then he's just cracking up because I'm just fucking saying the most fucking random shit. Like, I'll say some some shit, like, I don't even, I'll show you later.
Okay.
But like, I say some crazy shit and I just gotta like, all right, I gotta edit that. Like,
I feel it. I feel it.
There's a time where I was like, I was hating the fact that TikTok was out. So I was like, man, fuck all these kids making all these, like, I was just going off and I was like, fuck, I gotta edit that out.
I'm still like that, actually.
Yeah, because TikTok people are gonna be like, what the fuck you? Like,
yeah, but I mean, it's TikTok though. Like, I don't know, something me and TikTok just don't sit right now, man.
Yeah, I just say, if you're gonna do TikTok, just be you. It's no different. Yeah. It's really similar to all the other platforms. If you really look at it, you don't have to do a dance. You can simply post a clip of his video.
Yeah.
Or you can do a clip of, dude, your fucking car, editing, like that's all you have to do. This is how you change the starter. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guarantee you'll blow up. Like I've seen so many little things blow up where I'm like, how?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just because people put it out. Yeah. And it goes back to what you say. You just gotta put it out.
That's true. That is 100% true, man.
Like literally, that video I did for my girl.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, I was like, I got 1.5 million views on it.
Wow.
And then I got fucking 8,000 followers off of that.
Alone.
Just one video blew up.
Jesus.
And that's because I did it. And I literally, dude, I remember posting it. I was like, should I post this? I'm like, why am I going to post this? This is like for my girl. I was like, you know what? Fuck, I'm going to post it just to have a fucking TikTok video.
Yeah, yeah.
And I posted and blew up.
Damn.
And that's, dude, that's just a fucking small. I'll show you. I don't want to like interrupt the podcast by showing the video, but I'll show you after.
Yeah, and I felt, you know what, interesting that you bring that up, man, because that's like what I tell my guys. You know, I want to implement BTS, just having the camera around, man. Mm-hmm. You know, because I think like a lot of the, you know, when we're in the stew, we're at the camp. You know, a lot of what we're doing right then and there could help. You know, later on towards our success. Yeah. You know, just people seeing that we're actually doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like just, you know, it could be anything, man. Like a BTS vid, you know, we're just eating. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, you know, our day and, you know, the music, what's next. Exactly. Thing, you know, one artist who really does that is Wiz Khalifa. Dude, a lot of BTS,
bro.
A lot of like,
you don't even understand. Yeah. In high school, I was a big stone. I don't really smoke that much anymore. I just smoke at night. But when I seen Wiz Khalifa come out, I was like, he's a god. He smokes. He fucking vlogs everything. That's when he was doing weekly things. Yeah, and he would just post every fucking show that he would go to and just have fun at the hotels. And it was like, I want to be him. I fucking fell in love with him after that.
And I feel like we could do the same thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know if the guys, you know, are feeling the same way I do just yet. You know, but I feel like it takes that one. Yeah. Just to,
just got to implement it. Like, just do it. And exactly. I don't know if you guys already have a camera or like a camera guy.
Yeah, we do. We do. We actually have a couple guys that, you know, that are dedicated. You know, shout outs to them both. Siberian, you know what I'm saying, Planet Angel, you know, shout out. Dedicated guys, you know, I really appreciate them for all they do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So definitely have them
the guys that's
come take pictures every day.
Exactly. You know, or whenever they're free, man, you know. I feel like I said earlier, like it's all a well-oiled machine, man. Like really, like just different parts, counterparts. You know, what do we have here at the table right now? How could we have, what are our parts and how can we use these parts to advance us to the next level? That's really what it's all about, especially in the manager position I am in. You know, just going over everything, you know, looking at the whole picture all the time. You know, individual artists, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's the whole picture. Because, he could push the music, but who's going to, you know, showcase, who's going to make sure that gets online, you know what I'm saying? Who's going to post a vid about that, or who's going to shoot that, who's going to take a flick about that, you know, relating to that, who's going to do artwork, you know? And funny enough, I was just tapping in with a couple people not that long ago, actually 2 weeks ago, about some artwork. And I really like the notion of drawing out artwork, you know, for the album covers.
Like drawing their faces and all that, like animated?
Well, not necessarily, just like far as like just the cover itself drawn, you know, like just on handouts, you know, that's a drawn cover. Yeah. You know, We Up One, you know what I'm saying? That's like a collab of photos, you know, put up together. Just simplicity, man, you know. Simplicity is really what works, in my opinion. And you know, that's all I have to say about that one.
I feel like you guys could fucking definitely hire like someone to animate like little clips for you too. Yeah. Like I don't know how much they charge, but you could definitely have someone animate let's say you guys are doing something right here talking, they can animate that shit for you too.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of possibilities. And I feel like since you guys have like 8 people here or what?
Yeah, 6 guys. 6
so like at the end of the day, there's so many people here that you can get different things from. Yeah. Like I feel like maybe just set up a GoPro and like just create segments where you guys just talk about certain things. I'm surprised you guys don't have a podcast.
Yeah.
Like I think that's the next step. Like, cause you guys are always here chilling.
Yeah.
You might as well crack open this and just talk about. I don't know, like how you said, you look at weekly things on what's happening in LA. Yeah. You can be like, oh, dude, do you see that fucking bum, fucking 5 cops or something? Like, you guys can talk about anything. You can talk about sports. Yep. Like realistically, you can do anything, and that's the only reason why. Because some people look at me like, why the fuck are you still doing like podcasts? And like, so I feel like sometimes there's a certain person that always looks at it like, well, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I don't want to mention who, but like, they always look at it a certain way. I'm just like, just wait, it's gonna blow up.
Man. And it's always when it blows up, that's the first person like, oh damn.
Well, he even said he's like, if it blows up, good for you. That's what I want. I'm like, what's up fucking food? Like, you're telling me it's fucking not worth it, but then at the same time you're saying it's gonna be dope if I make it.
Yeah. I mean, haters, man, those be the first ones in line. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like they always say, man, at the end of the day, all drama, I mean, all like, you know, long as some people are talking about you, all
publicity is
good publicity. There you go. All publicity is good publicity. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you could be talking shit, man. You know what I'm saying? People could be saying, like, fuck the county, you know what I'm saying? Or they not doing, you know, like, they ain't this, you know what I'm saying?
Have you ever had beef like that before? Like, oh, man, all those people in the county, fuck them.
No, actually, no.
It's always neutral?
Yeah, for the most part.
That's good.
You know, and I think that has a lot to do with just how we're pushing our image, you know what I'm saying, and how we promote ourselves, really, and how I promote the company as a whole, you know what I'm saying, how I want the, you know, people to look at us, you know what I'm saying, really we just try to be professional, man. Like that's how it is at the end of the day. Yeah. You know, like, I don't know, like, it's really like that. Like, I feel like the more professional we are, the more success we'll have. Yeah. You know,
because people take you serious.
Yeah, for sure. And like for example, like, you know, I know that a lot of people like to use SoundCloud. You know, I really told the guys don't use SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where all my songs are, bro.
No, not knocking on it, like saying honestly, that something's wrong with SoundCloud, but it's just that, you know, when you look at a prominent artist, you don't really see too much of them. SoundCloud. Yeah, you know, SoundCloud is kind of like a stepping stone. So like, it's like, if we have all these different platforms, why not shoot for the most prominent platform first?
I still want to put my last album on iTunes and Spotify because I actually own those beats. Yeah, because the reason why I always posted on SoundCloud is because I didn't own any beat. Oh, so I have to put all my music for free because I don't own any beat.
Yeah. I feel that.
But you guys have someone that makes beats right here, right?
We do. Yeah. So Dean Kane, shout out Wolves. You know what I'm saying? That's another Wolf. One of the main
what does Wolf stand for again? I was trying to figure that out again.
Win or lose, fuck it.
Win or lose, fuck it.
Yep.
I was trying to remember. I was like, fuck. I know Wolf stands for something, but I couldn't put it in my head. Win or lose, lose, fuck it.
Yep. Win or lose, fuck it, man. So basically, just like, you know, we gonna do this shit. You know, whether we win or lose, fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we're gonna make it anyways, right?
And how'd you come up with the name The County?
The county is really, it's on my back. I'm gonna just show you real quick. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You could just read it off for me right there.
Where you from? Where you stay? Where your grandma stay? Where your mama stay? Where your daddy stay? Who you know?
Yep. So
that's a Kendrick line, right?
Yeah. So just basically, you know, just going over, like, you know, it don't matter where you're from, man. You know what I'm saying? We're all from different places, you know. Not on some gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? Not on some hood shit. We all from different places. but we're all well connected.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The county is one. You know, so that's what we're trying to push. You know what I'm saying? Just like in-house. I'm from, you know, fucking halfway across the fucking country. He from Compton. You know what I'm saying?
I'm from up north.
Yep. You know,
San Jose, Santa Cruz,
yep.
Watsonville.
Yep. You know, everybody from everywhere. But look, we all in the same house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The county. Simple, man.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that. Because at first I thought you were just referencing like L.A.
Yeah. No, not. I mean,
like the county of LA or something. Yeah,
that's what. Yeah, a lot of people be.
Yeah, or Orange County because you got Orange and
yeah.
Bro, you get that?
Yeah. I've heard that before. People, you know, like is that specific? You know, specific to a county.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what I'm saying it's not that. You know,
I like that though.
Legit,
yeah,
like
everybody.
Yeah, you know, what I'm saying just being well connected, man. At the end of the day, you know, we're all from different backgrounds. You know, we're able to put it all together as one. You know. Make things happen.
Yeah. Do you plan on like going like traveling to other states and taking your artists with you?
Yeah.
Tour, I guess tour.
Eventually, so one of the plans I have in place is I want to focus on doing shows, a lot of shows in house. So like far as like out like just Los Angeles. You know, just like on the 15th we have Peace of Mind. We're gonna have a show there. I don't know if you're familiar with that location. I'll tap in with you about that afterwards. But yeah, you know, I just, you know, want to have everything in the city, you know, Compton,
Is it
Los
just
Angeles.
to create like a buzz before you actually start touring?
Yes. And to also just build upon each other, like far as like, you know, how I see it, a lot of the fame and a lot of the finance and everything is made, you know, from the city itself. And then we have to venture out after that. You know what I'm saying? So like I'll tell the guys like, you know, let's just do a couple of shows, you know, for the people here at home. You know what I'm saying? Then worry about you know, maybe having some shows you know, north of the 10 freeway. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think that's a good strategy, and you know, I decided that the strategy because based on, you know, what I see other people doing, you know what I'm saying, how I see other managers handle their labels and things like that. You know, a lot of the success is from on a smaller scale, made from a smaller scale. You know, doing small shows where you're like packing out 100 people, 150 people max.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, 50 people max. You know, but think of it like this: you're gonna get those 50 people are gonna tell another 100 people. You know what I'm saying? Another 150 people. Those are gonna be dedicated people. You know what I'm saying? Because if I could say, like, for example, at the camp, you know what I'm saying, if I could bring 50 people here, guaranteed those 50 people are gonna be rocking with us. Because I mean, you know what I'm saying? Not too many people knows about the camp. You know what I'm saying? So if I could get you, I see it like this: if I could get you to come out here, then you gotta be rocking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, at the end of the day, like, fucking with it. You know? And that's a real friend. That's what you consider a real fan. You know what I'm saying? Person that appreciates the music, what we're trying to push out. You know what I'm saying? What the message we're trying to deliver through our music. You know what I'm saying? Through the artist's music. You know? That's how I feel. You know, and then all that's just gonna reciprocate. Yeah. And then next thing you know, hey, BET Awards, things like that. Man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so.
Exactly. And that's how you gotta stay focused.
Yeah. It's not far-fetched at all. It's just about making a lot of small-term goals, you know, and then leading them to long-term goals.
So do you feel like when COVID happened, it kind of put like a pause to everything for you guys?
Not necessarily. I feel like COVID was actually a good thing as far as the music, because it gave us a chance to just sit down and see what we got.
Where your heads are at.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So just take a break from everything, you know what I'm saying? I feel like not just with the music too, I feel like everybody, you know, they just had the opportunity to take a big, huge, giant break.
Oh, yeah.
You know, sorry that it had to be in that fashion, but, you know, let's just make the best of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, you know, guys just, you know, come around, just sit down, let's see what we're doing. What is it that we want to do next? You know what I'm saying? We have all this time, you know, especially with venues and everything being closed. You know, everything really at home.
Yeah.
You know, we have no choice but to just, you know, be here.
Exactly.
And shit and just work, man, you know. And I feel like all the guys actually, you know, were able to utilize that time for the better and make music in-house. Things that's unheard of, man.
Yeah, because they worked on themselves.
Yeah, you know, so it's like, I tell you, like, it's, the guys are sitting on a lot of stuff that's just like, you know, so it's stuff, you know, I'll just say this, a lot of good things coming.
Yeah.
You know.
Project-wise.
And
then the BTS.
Yep, everything.
Because that's what I was going to tell you. So, for the show this weekend, are you guys going to record everything? Like,
yeah. Actually, we are going to have a couple photographers there and everything.
Because I was going to say, you should get it from, like, the very beginning to when they're arriving.
Yeah.
Playing, and then boom. Like a cool, like, recap for, like, 2 minutes or a minute and a half.
Yeah, it can even be longer than that.
Yeah.
Well, I was actually considering like 10 minutes.
YouTube version, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Instagram, boom.
Flash. Yep,
exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because even Wiz Khalifa, when he did his like weekly ones, they were like probably like 5 minutes long. And it'll show him perform at stage, like a little bit of like live. Then it'll play one of his songs, and then it just shows everybody vibing. Then the next thing you know, he's at the hotel like, hey, it was good, bro. And then he's smoking, and then he's eating food, and then boom, end. I'm like, what the fuck? This fool's living the best life. Right. And that's what I'm picturing for you guys, because that's something I always try to do with my homies, but it's kind of hard when no one's on the same page. Because I can be like, hey, let's do this, but no one's like focused. No one's at like, all right, like I'm ready when you are. It's more like, all right, do it when you can. Like, we're just gonna keep fucking getting high. And I was just like, man, bro, like it's hard to be like a manager, guys, a rapper, and fucking like putting shit on fucking YouTube. Like it was just hard.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
we needed you over there. Like for real, we needed a fucking Pierre for sure.
Yeah, man. And it's funny you say that because Jian actually is like, dude, he's like, a lot of the people, we have to pick lanes, you know. So I mean,
what do you mean lanes?
Lanes like far as like artists, you know, manager. Like I'm a manager, you know what I'm saying? That's my lane, you know.
Okay, people in the
in the camp, you know what I'm saying, in the county, you know. He an artist, so he's like, I want to be an artist, you know. That's what you're doing. I want to be a manager.
A lot of my homies just want to fucking party. Simple. They're like, fuck, we're partying. We're all together. Let's just get high, get fucked up. Yeah. It was like a party fucking thing. Because we used to always go to parties on the weekends, too.
Dope.
That's why a lot of our songs were like party shit. Because we're just always hyped up. When we'll get home from a dope ass, like, we will go to like 4 different houses. Yeah. Probably get in a like fucking fight real quick. Yeah. And come back and we're like, fuck, stomped you on the ground. And like, on the fucking mic, bro. Like, we're a hyphy. Like way hypey, like Mac Dre and shit. Yeah, we're fucking just hyped.
Bay Area. Nice.
Well, I'll show you a couple of shit. Yeah.
I fucks with the Bay.
What other places have you been besides LA and Chicago?
I've been to Indiana, Indianapolis. I've been to San Francisco, Oakland. Okay. I've been down Dago. I've been down to Nevada. I haven't been to Vegas. Well, I've been to Vegas. I wouldn't consider it. Like I need to go back. Or what? Yeah, you know, like I wouldn't. That's why I wouldn't consider it. Like, dude,
Vegas is fucking lit. If you go at the right time, bro. Yeah.
I need to go, man. I need to go for sure.
Especially since everything's opening, bro.
Yeah, that and Miami.
Miami, yeah. I'm kind of scared of Miami. I don't know why.
Why's that?
I don't know. It just seems like I'm a fucking overdose or something. Like it just looks like fucking Party Central, and like I feel like I get a 6-pack before I go or something. Like,
yeah.
Everybody's looking good and shit. I'm over here just like,
I actually feel like that about fucking Vegas, dude.
See, Vegas is like in between. It's like you got half and half. Yeah. You know, everybody looks good, but then you still have piece of shits like left and right. Yeah. Miami's just models left and right. Like, I don't even know what the fuck they drink to fucking look like that. They got all plastic surgeries and shit.
Thought they're Miami.
Yeah, bro. For real, bro. Like, it's crazy. I don't even want to go with my girl. She might fucking fall in love with the guy out there. You know, like that's like I'm like there's all these models walking around. I'm not doing that.
Yep. Hot girl summer, man.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, fuck that. But I definitely want to go to fucking. I think I might go to Seattle for my birthday this year.
Dope.
Yeah. So again, maybe Seattle. I don't know where else I want to go. I want to go back to Mexico.
Okay.
You been to Mexico?
No, I've never been, man.
Bro,
I want to go.
Yeah, I want to go to Cancun.
Ooh.
I went to Rosarito's to watch
okay.
YG's new album release. That's when he came out with fucking.
He did a video out there, really?
I don't know. Like it was like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. No.
I forget what album that was.
2 years ago. It was probably the one with the Don't Come to LA.
Probably.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think actually
Stay Dangerous.
There you go.
Yeah, that was the one. Cause I got a free hat.
Don't come to LA.
Yeah. That shit was fucking. It was definitely lit. That's when I was partying hell hard and just. Yeah, it was just crazy.
I feel it.
That's why when we went there, I was just, dude, I literally, trip on this. I went to fucking the YG concert because we're just turning up all day, bro. Like, drinking left and right, pool parties. Then it finally came down to the fucking YG concert. I pop ecstasy, do a couple, like, lines of coke, and then we go, and I'm still drinking hell tough and like, going ham. I got so drunk that I ended up leaving the white, like right before he showed up, I left. I don't even know how I ended up in the bed. Like I was roaming the streets of Rosarito. I was literally just kind of like walking, and I jumped the window. I didn't have the room key. I was like, "Fuck!" The window was open the whole time. Like we could have got jacked.
Yeah.
But I remember I just jumped the window, and there's a security guard walking around too. So I'm lucky he didn't fucking think I was breaking in.
Yeah.
So I just remember I woke up on the ground. I wasn't even on the bed. I think I fell. Like when I jumped,
as you were coming through the window.
Yeah, I fell down, rolled off the bed, and landed on the ground, and I just stood there. I didn't even get to watch YG. That's how turned up I was.
Oh my god, that sounds like a good time though.
Yeah,
regardless.
This is when I was single, and I remember this is fucking hilarious. I remember I woke up and my homie brings back 2 girls.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, like shit.
Yeah,
and then it was 3 guys, and then his sister and her friend, but they weren't there yet, so it was just 3 guys and 2 girls.
Okay.
So one was already trying to get at one of them. So I was like, all right, he's all, you're going to get the other one.
Yeah.
So he got this Viagra fucking from the fucking
the gas station.
He said that like the Viagra there, you can get it like, they're good. They're the real ones. So he gave me one. It wasn't no rhino shit. It was actually Viagra.
Oh, okay.
And then I took it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, like.
Let's go.
Yeah. Then he ends up going in the room with the fucking 2 bitches.
Dirtbag.
Like, what the fuck?
Dirtbag.
I'm over here like a boner. Like,
dirtbag.
How the fuck you give me a fucking pill with my dick hard and take both of the girls?
That's ridiculous. We would have had an issue.
Yeah, bro. Me and the other homie
would have kicked down that door.
Yeah, because he was about to pull the other one. I was like, fuck, dude. Like, all right, these guys both have them. Like, should I just wait and live? Like, all right. And then he ended up taking the other one. So both me and him, but he didn't take a fucking Viagra. So I'm right there with my fucking dick hard, like, tuck it in, like, flip it up, you know? I went downstairs to the fucking car. I slept in the car, bro. Because I was like, dude, I'm not gonna sleep on this fucking bed. Like,
this fucking wow.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Rosaritos.
Shit.
Fuck you, D. I haven't heard from D for so long, so fuck you. Oh man.
Like I said, man, that door would have came down, man, for sure. I would have kicked that shit down, man.
Me and him were just like dumbfounded, like, damn, this fool really took the bitches. Like, he didn't want to fucking like.
That's crazy.
Then after that, the next day, we went to get tacos. They kept talking about this taco place, so we went, bro. I swear to God, I think I ate dog or something.
What?
Yeah, because I got like asada, but when they gave it to us, it tastes like fucking like vinegar or something. Like, it just didn't taste right, bro. No. Like, we're like, first the girl took a bite and she like spit it out right away. She's like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, it's not that bad. This bitch is overacting. Yeah. And then I took a bite. I was like, oh yeah, this doesn't taste right.
Ooh.
And I just remember, like, I was like, fuck, I wonder if we ate dog.
Shit.
Cause that shit did not taste good. Yeah, bro.
Shit, man. I mean, shit. I wouldn't blame you. You know what I'm saying? You probably did. Shit. Yeah. Honestly, you know. I remember I had a couple bad experiences with food as well, man. Where I was like, I took one bite, fucking threw up.
Yeah.
And shit.
Like
for sure.
What?
Chinese food.
Dude, Chinese food is so greasy.
Yeah.
I can't even eat it right now.
Really?
I got over it because it's just so heavy.
Yeah. It is. You know, but I still
yeah.
try to get
I
into it.
fuck with like sushi and shit.
Sushi's
like, yeah,
fucking bomb,
Japanese
dude.
and shit.
Sushi's fucking bomb.
But certain Chinese spot, yeah.
You know,
I don't know what that is, but that sounds good.
It's like when they had the rice and they had like the salmon on top. It's like kind of like placed on top of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, that sounds fire.
Marumaki, Long Beach. Check it out.
All right, I'll check it out.
Yes,
yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Next time I'm out here.
For your buck, man. Yeah. For sure.
I definitely want some fucking oysters, bro. I've been craving oysters.
Oh my god, dude.
Bro. You know, as a kid, the first time I ever had oysters, I hated it because I tried chewing on it.
Yeah.
You know, when you chew on it, it's just like, it just stays right there. Just I remember spitting it out. But then my homie told me, like, come on, let's try it again. Like, trust, I'll make it perfect for you. He threw all the shit on it. Yeah. I fucking gulped that shit. I was like, oh, hell yeah, give me some more.
Yeah, it's fire, man. Yeah. Fucking, there's a San Pedro fish market, man. Mm-hmm. Really good oysters right there? Really good oysters, man.
San Pedro.
They bust it down, like, the whole, like, tapatio, lemon. They bust it down, going, give you a little plate, man. And they have Cajun as well, man. You know, all different types of fish, and it's freshly caught.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So you just go to the market. I want shrimp, oysters, yada, yada, yada.
And they'll make it?
Right then and there.
Damn.
Yep.
I have to go to San Pedro now.
Yeah.
I love food. Really good, that's the next step. I'm definitely going to stick to, like, my personal page, Steban Jr. Yeah. Then this Annoying Neighbors. Okay. Then the gaming. But then I also want to do like annoying food or something. Okay. Yeah, because for gaming it's annoying gamers, annoying neighbors for this, and then annoying food or something.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah,
sky's the limit.
Just
man.
Keep branching off the annoying thing.
Sky's the limit, man.
Yeah, and then because I love traveling, eating food. That's like the main thing. Like I'm like, all right, that's like you said this right here. I want to go try it, vlog about it, and then boom. Just there another clip, content.
There it is. Yeah. You see how simple that is? A lot of people will be like, no, that's fucking hard.
It is hard, but I'll do it.
But it doesn't become hard if it's something you want to do. Because you're going to put the effort in and it's going to feel effortless.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, like just like me with the music, man. You know what I'm saying? Like walking in, I'm like, oh, like, is this going to go here? I'm going to have these troubles. Da-da-da-da. But now it's like a walk in the park, dude. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's not hard. It is hard.
Yeah, everything's hard.
It's a fucking passion. So, you know what I'm saying? It's that much easier, effortless.
Yeah.
You know? So.
That's fucking perfect right there.
Yes, sir.
But maybe we should end it at that note.
Yep.
Yeah. Fucking, you want to give any shout outs?
Shit, man. Shout out to the camp. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the camp. Shout out to the county, Jian, Show Love, Dean Kane, you know what I'm saying? The whole camp, Mello, 6 Alpha, everybody, you know what I'm saying? And outside of the camp, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say shout out to my moms and shit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to anybody who ever believed in me, you know what I'm saying? Believed in us as a group, you know what I'm saying? Believe in anything I'm doing. You know?
Oh, yeah.
The shout-outs could go endless.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to everybody that believes in all this shit.
Yeah, man. You know, just if you got a dream, chase it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're individual at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you keep that in your head, you know. You know, fuck an opinion, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day.
Yeah. Fuck people.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking society got us all fucked up in the head, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at the fucking ex-president. Who the fuck voted him in? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for real, bro. I'm still dumbfounded on that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, FDT. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man.
That shit, man. But yeah, man, thanks for having me, man. Knowing podcast. You know what I'm saying? Annoying neighbors, my fault. You know what I'm saying? Shout out.
I'm fucking thankful to have you on. You gave me up on all the fucking manager shit.
Most def, man.
Because when you told me everything, I'm like, damn, like, I definitely want to build a team. Like, hearing both of you guys, I definitely want to build a team. Man. Yeah. You're going to see me one day with my little team right there.
I feel it, like, man.
It's influenced by you guys, you know?
I'll support it, man. 100%, man. I'm an approachable person as well, you know what I'm saying? 100%.
Yeah.
I'm a cool guy, so.
Hell yeah, bro.
Know, it is what it is.
Yeah, thank you again. Knowing Neighbors, we out.
Close the door on these niggas.
Backwood to the face, how it takes. On my schoolboy Q shit, sipping on a 40 ounce. Head bumping like a 12-foot speaker. The shit I'm on, I sit you down like a bleacher. Up all night, no tweaker. Trying to find a girl with a nice ass sphincter. You look like the fool from Scooby-Doo named Creeper. That's why I bumped your wife like a preacher. I hope.
Mask on, looking like a ninja teacher. She call me sensei. My third eye and got bitches following like Dende. Pills got me cold and hot like anime and Nuckus Bengay. I'm a rock star like GTA, trying to make $8 billion in 3 days.
8 million in 3 days. A real nigga get paid in 3 ways. Ball on these clowns, no 2K, and that's off top like a toupee. That's why I'm on a grind like my teeth when I'm smacking. I get it wet like the Kraken, telling bitches what's happening. Ay.
What's happening? What's cracking? I snap, crack about when I'm hacking. I'm shifting, twisting, sipping, taking a shot when I'm double fisting. I'm clenching, grabbing up 'cause my eyes barely open on this mission. Flipping out with drugs in my mouth that got me straight tripping, dog. Yeah.
I'm tripping and dipping, mind flipping from this yellow bar Simpson. Me and Boxer, Rocky, no soccer, but we still on this green. Solo grinding, they hard to find if you really wanna meet the team. We'll be posted back with smoking at your local party scene. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. All we do is party. All we do is party. All we do is party. I said, all we do is party. Yeah, all we do is
drink up, smoke up, all day, all night. 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 Drink up.